woman I love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being a music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. It said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said you cried when they broke up. She still plays the record that's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off, and we, it's Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm.
Knock, knock.
Well, thank you very much.
Suck our dicks! Yeah! Suck our dicks!
Step inside.
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives. Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye. I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where's Superman? Oh, where is Superman? I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's shoot or be shot, and they're men just like you. But I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF. Jam-packed with crap today. We got a news quiz, current events quiz. The Sean Raz shitty song of the week. Tracy, I think it's 5-2 since we've been.
I'm not doing too well.
Since we've been keeping track of the quizzes, your mom's just destroying you.
I gotta win today. 6-2 doesn't sound too good.
You got to figure out a different
Current
strategy.
event.
A different strategy, buddy.
I do. I go back and forth between about 1,000 strategies per game.
And I think your strategy is always jump the gun. It doesn't matter what you play, you just jump the gun.
I can't help it.
He's a gun jumper.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should have. You should have a good chance to beat your mom, because I know that you go to YouTube and these places and you try to search out information. You try to stay aware. And she's like up at 3 o'clock in the morning, looking at this. This is how she stays informed.
Well, look at what he does. That seems impossible to me.
You just gotta be really strong and really athletic.
I was gonna ask you if you thought that was an AI thing,
Or it could be AI.
because I was like, that just seems so.
I can do that. That's what I look like without my shirt on.
So that's a pretty neat trick, right? But you don't see a lot of gymnasts in the Olympics doing the
that.
one-arm handstand, and people going, "Oh boy, that's gonna get her a 10 or him a 10." So maybe it's AI.
I don't know. Has just nobody ever thought to do the one-handed
It
handstand?
just seems so hard. It's
It's-
like what? It was on the reels thing, and I was like,
I think you can only hold it for like a quarter of a second, like right there.
Yeah.
And then they gotta cut the video.
oh yeah, let me see how long he holds it.
I'm gonna
Well,
try
this is
to.
slow motion too.
Yeah,
so let's
that's
see.
true.
Okay, so he's got it. 1,000.
He's like, all I gotta do is-
It's not even a second, maybe.
Still, that just seemed impossible.
It might be impossible. It's totally AI, babe. Total AI.
I gotta give what is it, a public service announcement to people who haven't done a handstand or anything like that in a long time. Well, be careful. It is not.
You will land on your head.
Yes,
Where's
you
the
will.
sign? You
'Cause
don't have to
can't
do this.
Hold yourself up
You
like
don't
you
have
used
to do this.
Yeah, like I was going to, the girls were like trying to stand on their hands. I was like, I used to be able to walk on my hands like 3 steps.
Yeah.
So I was gonna do that, and my brain was just thinking of how to balance and how to walk. Wasn't thinking of how hard I need to push to keep myself up. I guess it didn't used to be hard the last time I did that. It wasn't even something you think about. But you do it and you're like, oh my God, these arms can't hold 180 pounds
Oh, that's right. It's a lot of weight.
And I collapsed in on my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Another head injury. Just what he needed.
Yeah. There comes a time you got to stop doing handstands, cartwheels, jumping on the trampoline.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about getting in shape. I haven't done anything about it, but I've been thinking about it a lot more than usual.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll add up to something.
You better hurry up.
I know.
I've been thinking a lot about rehabbing my knee lately.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it. Just got to pull the... And it's making me miserable. It's really affecting my whole life. This bullshit of pain. Like, I can't walk without pain. And I walk a lot. So all I do is walk around in pain. And it's like, it ain't getting no better. So I got to do something. I'm over it. It takes a lot. I'm over it. I'm over the pain. Try to be in pain every day. Sitting here when it bends, it's in pain.
That sucks. Imagine.
I'm addicted to opioids now. It's terrible. I'm gonna rehab it. I'm gonna rehab that mother effer.
I need to go to like a gym with a treadmill with springs in it.
A what?
A treadmill.
Treadmill.
Treadmill. I did say treadmill.
You got to use the correct. That's the Spanish words. You have to say treadmill.
Treadmill.
You need to get, both of you maybe need to get that
Oh Jesus
thing
God!
that makes your feet go.
And your hands.
The fake It's a fake exercise
fake
machine.
exercise
It
machine.
moves it for you, so you keep those body parts moving, so they think they're alive.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I need at least that. My muscles would like that.
Ned's Navy tells you to get in that pool, Mike. It's the best place for a bad knee.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out. Yeah.
Maybe just
Some pool
walk
some
around instead.
pool
Don't go in and
exercise.
like go all out like you would.
Yeah, I got to figure it out because I quit. I
Slow.
quit swimming because it hurt my leg. The stroke I do, what I do have to do with my legs hurts a lot. So I had to quit that. Now I don't do jack shit. I'm miserable.
Maybe walk around in the pool.
Maybe.
Something
They
like
say
that.
They say backwards walking is the best thing you can do for your knees, and it's like I did it like one time over there for like 5 minutes. I was like, I
This is
just
annoying.
can't. I can't.
No, that's too.
I think
It's too stupid.
It's too stupid.
You look like a fucking idiot for the whole time you're walking. You're like, I hope nobody sees this. You don't want
I
to.
mean, eventually there's a crowd of people looking at the guy who every day goes over and walks backwards in circles.
I mean, everybody's gonna be like, look at that douche trying to be cool walking backwards.
Exactly.
And if not,
I'm
it's
bowing to
look at
peer
that douche for some other reason. Look at the.
Usually don't worry about peer pressure, but I'm now. I'm not walking around backwards.
It's too much.
Just too much.
You tried it once.
I did, and it's like you probably have to do it for months and months to see any kind of results. And it says, I don't know if I've got the gumption to walk backwards for 6 months.
Who says that?
On the internet, a lot of
Yeah.
people say, I've seen a lot of people say, walking backwards is the best thing for your knees, and it really does this and that. And I'm like, I don't know. I ain't walking backwards, man. It really have to be a miracle
just try
cure.
the pool then. The pool might do it.
Yeah,
It's hot enough.
I know it is. Might as well.
Is your pool warm yet? It's still nice.
It's still nice. It's kind of shady back there,
Yeah.
so it's not hot. So
Warren's
it's nice.
Parents' above ground pools just starting to get to that point where it's like a hot bath.
A hot bath, yeah. It happens.
Yeah, when I had mine, it'd get like that pretty quick. There's a lot bigger than mine. And man, a couple months after you fill it up, you're like, you don't even want to go in. It's just warm and it's gross. I was buying things of ice to put in it at one point, but it wasn't doing near.
That ain't
It's a pool beside, maybe bigger than this
Yeah.
room, and I'm throwing 20-pound bags of ice in
A
it.
dump truck of ice.
I think you would to cool it down.
Maybe they need to get one of those tent things over it.
Oh
Yeah, that would help a lot.
That would.
So my dad, our pool was solar heated, and he ran these black PVC pipes up on the
In
roof,
Florida, what?
and
I guess in the summer or the winter.
and the
nice.
water would go through these pipes on the roof and get heated. So we had a solar heated pool, and he would forget to turn off sometimes in the summer, and you go out there and dive in, it'd be like 102 degrees. Like, as a kid, you're like, this
It's
sucks
like,
ass.
it almost burns.
Dad, turn off the solar heat. It's very effective, though.
Yeah.
See, and that was freaking, decades ago. You could heat your pool solarly.
Yeah.
I think he did it himself.
Yeah.
So they ain't made progress in jack other than how to put a mustache filter on your app.
Yeah. That's what
Dad
people
was
like to do.
solar heating his pool in the 70s.
I mean, that's hot. Like, I'm just thinking about the pool. Like, you ruin it for the rest of the year, right? If you heat it up to 100. It's not hot. There's no way to cool it on. You ain't got solar cooling.
He's got a 90-degree pool as a kid, and you're like, this sucks, Dad.
Oh,
Dad,
man.
you ruined the pool again.
Oh, you'd totally leave the solar panel. That pool would be boiling right
Yeah.
now if you had them.
I look at my pool right now. My pool looks great. It's the best it's looked in years.
I'm not saying your pool's ugly. I'm saying if you had solar panels, you had to turn on or solar thing, turn on and off to cool your pool.
I'm not
Heat it.
a total incompetent. The timer doesn't work on the pool, so I have to manually turn it on and off, and I do it every day.
Yeah.
I can do
You
things.
never forgot.
Not in months and months. And if you do, it's not a big deal if you forget.
What do you got to do to replace a timer?
Oh, it's probably not a lot. I just cruise in the golf cart there twice a day. It's my style.
Snookman says
I gotta
timers are so easy to change, cuh.
I got to go over there anyway, check for baby deer. So while I'm over here, I'll do a flip here, and then later on, when I'm checking for baby deer again, I'll do another flippy. It's hot out there.
You guys are less getting stuff fixed than you let on. I think that's where I get it from. Because I'll use something.
I try
till
to fix things here and there. He would never fix anything ever in my life.
I mean, if I had
But I got a lot of stuff going on.
if we had a broken washer, we would have to get it fixed. You got to
Yeah.
wash your clothes, and who wants
He
to go?
wouldn't, though. I would have to.
Who
But
wants
I'm saying if it was a washer that like barely worked and you got to do something to get it running, you got to pick it up and drop it on one side to get it running. You're just you're never gonna get that fixed. You're just gonna go pick it up and drop it. Oh, now it starts. Once things are starting to break
That
down.
mower, you can't let that go.
So you want to make some money, Trace?
No. Well,
This would be a good start. You could have your Trace's mobile mechanic and mower repair,
no, man.
and find out how much it charges to
All you gotta do is learn how to change blades and belts. That's all, and then that's all you say.
Yeah.
I do. I only change blades and belts on mowers, and a lot of people would want you to come out and do that because that's what the Sears guy used to do.
Yeah.
So
I don't
so
know.
look up how to change a drive belt on that mower.
I don't like belts, but
See?
I'm not a huge belt
But
fan.
yeah, we'll pay you. We'll find the going rate, and we'll only give you a modest deduction because you're cheap ass home repair. But you can make some money on it, and you could see whether you're like F this. I don't want to do anything like this ever again.
You maybe.
Or we should just call a repairman because I'm not taking the deck off and opening up the engine and turning the wing nut and then taking the pulleys out.
See what I mean?
I'm not
He ain't
capable
doing-
of doing that. I would never be able to put that back together. It's absurd to think I could put that back together.
Yeah.
I couldn't do Legos when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I could catch a football.
I'm like, he confuses me because I'm in my head. I'm like, man, if you really tried, maybe you could do it. You know, sometimes some things I do on my car, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. And then you just YouTube it and you do it, and you're like, oh, that was easy. But then I'm thinking you might get stuck on that first bolt that won't come off, and that's as far as you ever make it.
Not to mention you got to do it back in the woods.
Yeah, I think we tow it. We have to tow it.
I was going to say, how are we going to get it out of there?
Yeah, I don't think you want to have to do it back there in the corner. And if it starts raining, it's going to get mucky. We got to tow it. Yeah, we got to get it out of there. What a bummer, man. I'm mowing around, blah, zero turn, blah, and then all of a sudden it goes, blah, and I'm like,
Your old
nothing.
Your old zero turn stalled in the corner of the woods. It's still there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That thing was like on its last legs.
Yeah.
And it petered
But
most
most people would have towed it out of there and put it somewhere.
It blew up in the furthest corner of the property, as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Right in the corner. Yeah. Now it's just part of the landscape.
Those mowers should be cheaper, man. They're pretty expensive, and they don't last.
Oh, it's crazy.
They don't last.
Thousands and thousands of dollars for a zero turn. You're talking minimum, like $3,300 minimum, up to $6,000, $9,000. So I'm trying to cut grass here, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of grass to cut.
I think if you got like
all I'm trying to do.
It'd be if you had like an acre and you took it out there, zero turned it, and then came in and cleaned it off perfectly, then it might last, you know. But
yeah, turn over a new leaf. Keep it clean. That's what I said last time.
That's what I told him. I said, keep this one clean. I don't think he's cleaned it since. Have you?
Once. I did clean it once.
I mowed yesterday finally. Finally mowed.
How rough was that?
Well, I did. I used Lauren's dad's mower.
Didn't F it up?
Nah, didn't mess it up.
Clean it? Did you clean it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was, it was a little bit, you know, my yard's always so worried to mow when it gets tall because there's so many.
So many things could be in that yard.
So, like, first of all, there's me. You know, there's Lauren. Sometimes she'll just take her cup, before she leaves the house and throw it in the front yard to get it because she needs another cup holder and there's a cup in it. So just throw that in the yard, and then there's other kids. There's like 10 other kids that come over all the time.
Yeah.
There's my kids. You're mowing and you just like, I spend a while checking the yard before I mow. And then
it's easy to miss
sometimes
something.
you pass over like an actual glass, like a wine glass that the kids got out to make concoctions in. And you just barely see it as you're passing by. And you're like, man, I almost missed that. If I would have missed that.
It makes it exciting. It's like a video game. You're testing your reactions.
Oh, if I would have missed that, there'd be glass everywhere.
Now you know how I feel over there. 2 weeks ago, I'm just mowing along the places I always mow. I know, you got to know where the junk is or where whatever is, the roots and all this. And all of a sudden, and my mower locks up. And it's this long, flexible metal thing out of the ground. I mean, it wasn't out. Once I unwound it from my boot, it was like this long. And I'm like, how does that just appear? Because the people that live there just put every bit of trash under the sun. But all of a sudden, it just appeared. And it was like, man.
Trace, you need to go over there and clean up that tent remnants.
Yeah, you definitely need to do that.
I thought it was going to become part of the earth.
No,
but it's
lingering.
that
I mean, I got the poles all stacked up now. I just can't bring myself to clean the whole thing up because it's like, nah, you got to clean this up, buddy.
I'm just pretty
That's a bunch of
disappointed
bullshit.
about it.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Burning your tent and then leaving the remnants.
I
got to mow around it.
Intentionally burn it. What was it? I like that tent too, man. I'm pretty upset about it. It was we went back to Walmart and the tents are sometimes they're like $30 and sometimes they're like $170, like depending on the year. And there was that one for like $100 that me and Lauren just got one for $100. The only other option was like $70 for a teeny tiny one. So we got this massive tent now. And it's just too much, to put up. A lot of times I don't have, sometimes I'll go camping without Lauren, and now I don't even know if I can put this tent up. We got it so big. It's too big.
Big Kahuna wants to know if the Jeep
I'm not a
is still
tent
there.
putter upper either. If the Jeep is, it's still there. I keep telling you, buddy.
I
You got to double the project and then move that Jeep because it's becoming a haven for animals. There's weeds about 7 feet tall growing around it.
That's what I was trying to do, create an artificial
It's a nice
environment
It's a nice
over there.
habitat. It really is. I think there's snakes and possum and
It's not a trash pile. It's an artificial, habitat for
it's a forest reef.
forest reef. I like that.
That's what it is.
Oh.
I got the quote of the
There
day.
you go. Big Kahuna says put the poles in the Jeep.
I got a new T-shirt. A new T-shirt is Trace's
I like
quote.
that.
Trace's quote: "My yard's so worried to mow when it gets tall."
Yeah. I was going to say that. I was going to say your yard's worried.
I said that.
You said I wrote down the exact words. My yard's so worried to mow when it gets tall, and I was just like, "What? You from Appalachia?" Man, my yard's so worried to mow when it gets tall.
Oh man.
I feel you, buddy. Oh, it's mower talk, man. This is another thing that you get surprised cypress knees over there. They finally get big enough to hit your blade.
Yeah.
But you've been mowing that same place for 10 years. It just finally got big enough, and you didn't even know it was there. And then, bam! It's like fuck.
This is that noise I'm talking about when he's
You
over there
try
mowing.
mowing
I'm
over that
just
mother-
saying. This is the noise I'm hearing. I'm not complaining about it.
Been doing good with this mower until the damn drive belt broke.
Oh,
It may have not broken, but it may have just come off. I don't know.
after it was done mowing, we were just chilling in the yard, and we see this I'm gonna call it a ground wasp. I don't know. It was like orange. Lauren called it a ground wasp. I don't know what it is.
The mud dauber?
It kind of looks like a mud dauber, but it's red.
Huh.
It's the Central Florida ground wasp.
Yeah, maybe. I think so. I'm gonna go with that.
Let's go with it, man.
But it had a big spider. It was carrying. It went in this hole. I didn't get it because the wasp was like this big. It goes in this hole and pulls out a spider like that, a wolf spider like this big.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty cool.
I guess it it stings it or something and paralyzes it, and it's just dragging it across the yard. This giant spider. We're like, what the fuck's going on? And I knew this, like I'd seen something weird about what they do before, but I guess they paralyze it, and they go and lay its eggs in there, and then the eggs,
Hey, fuck it.
the eggs hatch and eat the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a state of paralysis
It
or
might
something.
be in a
It's
state of
alive.
paralysis.
Gets eaten alive.
Yeah. By the
I
baby.
wonder if it's just the body's presence. Mind can feel 1,000 babies eating its flesh,
Gosh.
or is it just a dumb insect?
I don't know.
Or how dumb are insects? I was thinking the other.
I'm sure it sucks. Like, it can't not suck, right?
It's gotta suck, or not? You're just like. eh. Okay, so we think insects, ants, like an ant colony, we just mow it over or poison it or get those damn ants. They're way inferior to us. They're just insects. But what if something was as smart as more smarter than us than we are to ants? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would be ants to them, and they would squash up and feel zero remorse for just slaughtering us. They slaughter every
And
single
we're
one
like,
of
how could they do that to people?
And they'd be like,
And the ants are going, how could they do that
exactly.
to
You
us?
see how we built this intricate nest that you couldn't build? Hey, smarty pants, come build this 3-foot deep nest in the soil.
I don't know.
You think you could be an ant? I know you do.
Ants are. I'm not saying they're not smart.
It might be. That's what I'm saying. Their nests are phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, have to, when I'd mow here, I'd have to run some over, the giant ant pile, and you just feel like Aunt Hitler.
Yep.
And you hit these giant mounds and just destroy their world, and just like it's just like a and then you keep going.
You just gotta go slow so it doesn't bog down the mower.
Yeah.
Slaughter them.
Yeah. And sometimes I want to go around them, and we just think we're superior because we made this stupid machine that eats up the grass. I don't know, a nature destroyer. We're on our nature destroyer, like, well, it's Sam's fault.
I don't think in like a real world before that you needed lawnmowers. Just everything. The grass never got too
Look
too
where you
tall
walk. Look at this.
because everything eats the grass.
Everything.
Now there's nothing to eat the grass.
Yeah.
Like this. You slowly just make a path through the woods, and it becomes a path.
There
man.
you go.
You ain't gotta.
All this mowing. What's
All
up with
this
this
mowing.
shit?
What's up with that? I can't. I am starting to lose it out where we live. I don't know. I can't remember I forgot how bad the spiders are out there, or if it's worse this season, man.
Could be worse.
Getting lots of spiders.
Oh,
it was
what about
real
at your front door?
It was real dry last summer for the first time in Florida history.
Yeah.
And then, so now everything's getting the water, and they're finally the eggs are all
stop
hatching.
talking like that.
Double 2 years worth of eggs. You have spider eggs everywhere.
Yeah.
It's double the spiders at least.
I don't even know what these spiders are, but they're all on the oak trees around my house and all on everybody's house, and they make these big webs. And they're not that big. They're real thick, and they're kind of big. And I just don't know what they're called, but they're so fucking gross. And just going down my driveway in my car, like I have to drive through like 6 of them to get home. And then there's spiders all over my car now. It's like a nightmare. It's like my nightmare. Like, it's terrible.
He's probably bringing them here, too, on his truck. And they jump off when they get here.
I just think I don't know, something about that area is
What
different.
kind of spiders are they?
I wish I could fucking tell you, man.
Well, they look like a wolf spider. They look like a black widow. They look like a banana spider. What
No,
are they?
they're like more dense, like not as long of legs, but big bodies. Oh, they're
So
gross as fuck, man.
I don't care about spiders. That's why, for some reason, spiders don't bother
I
me.
was walking. We went over to Lauren's parents to get Bella last night, and we're just something about their front porch. Lauren was kind of like, "Go in front of me." I'm like, "No, go in front of me." And she's like, "Well, just get your flashlight out, to check for spiders." And I pull out my phone, and it's like right fucking there. And I'm like, "Ah!" I screamed.
See, I don't like things that.
That's what you do, stand out there and scream, and her parents come running out going, "What's wrong?" He said, "Could you just bring Bella out?"
Yeah, there's spiders out here.
That's been great the last few years. We've had people who can. Weston's old girlfriend, she used to always get the tree frogs out of the house for us.
Yeah.
And then Bella, she don't care. I'll say, "Bella, get this snake out of the pool." And she's like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." She's excited to do it. She makes me go turn over the old boat, to make sure there's no snakes under there she can catch. The first thing she does is start turning over things. And then she gets here. I was like, "Where'd Bella go?" She never came in the house, and she's flipping over
You
things
better
in the
watch
yard.
her. She's going to flip over and find a poisonous snake one day.
She'll know it's poison and get away.
Dogs and horses keep the snakes away.
Yeah.
There ain't no snakes around here.
No, we used to have pretty bad snakes under our trailer, but now that we have Rosie, I haven't seen a snake in forever.
Oh, that's good. How's Rosie doing?
Being a dog.
All right, that's good. Still alive. That's all I need to
Yep.
hear.
I'm
She's
talking
still alive.
mowers. And no, I forgot the first other thing we were just talking
I
about.
don't even
Long
know.
Dong
Spider-
Silverfish was
spiders
in
and
there. What's up,
mowers.
Long
Spiders
Dong
and
Silverfish?
Spiders and mowers.
Dogs.
Says Long Dog talk.
Gosh, my freaking fish tank looks so cool right now. I
So
got a
clean.
big fake fern from the Walmart to put in it.
The Walmart.
Big fake,
A fake fern.
yeah, fake fern. So I mean that makes
Take
it so
a picture,
much.
man. But how do you
should
not have
have.
a picture of your freaking
I
fish
I've
tank?
been sitting there debating, looking at my fish tank, whether or not to take a picture of it.
Why?
And then
to
I'm
be
just
that guy?
like,
You
I don't
want to
be that guy
You're not
showing
that
people
guy.
pictures of his fish.
I want to see. I just want to see your fish tank. I'm not super interested, but I'd like to see it.
Emerson Johnson subscribed. Thank you. 61 months. 61. That's a long
Hot
time.
damn. I think he's gifted 10,000 subs as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say fish are probably about $1 a week to have a fish tank. Maybe $50 a year in fish food. And I just, when I clean out that tank, I just can't help, like the little fern I bought. It's like I got it in the fake plants area at Walmart for $3. Like I'm not. This by the time it's time to clean the fish tank and that thing's just all moldy and everything, just right in the trash and get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
No way am I cleaning that. I tried one time and by the end I was just covered in algae because you kind of get the bristles and it splashes back on you, and it took like hours to clean it by hand because it was all in the grooves and. Oh, that was terrible. I was just covered in all this green.
Just buy a new one.
I had a gerbil when I was a kid, probably like 11, 12, and that taught me I don't ever want to have an animal like that where you got to clean the cage again. Oh, never, ever. You got to always, because they're pooping and peeing in there. You got to clean their cage. Oh, cedar chips full of gerbil pee and poo.
Yeah.
Like, there's no payoff.
What about the
rat?
people?
You got a rat living in your room.
What about the people that have the intricate, like gerbil runs and stuff?
Yeah.
Don't they pee and poop all over in there? How do you get that?
Oh, it's just cesspool. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you must not be able to clean that very well.
I guess you got to put them in a separate container and you take it apart and soak it, scrub it with brushes.
Yeah, take the whole thing apart. How many people are doing that very often?
For your habit
very
trail,
often.
for your gerbil.
I'm just so lucky. When me and Lauren first started dating, we were I don't even know if she was drinking, but I was drunk, and she took me to Rural King, and I was so close to buying this bunny, giant bunny. I was like, I'm taking the bunny, and I was pretty serious about buying this bunny. And some lady came right before me and bought it up before I bought it. I was like, that was God himself.
I was gonna say the hand of God. He sent that woman to buy that bunny.
I'm so glad I got so lucky. I'm like you. I haven't ever done it, but I've seen people who've got like mice and shit like that, and like. Every person I've ever known that's got a couple mice, they're like, yeah, I had mice, and then they all ate each other.
Yeah.
They're like, it's usually how it goes.
Yeah, they're savages. She had little babies, had baby, and the dad's in the spinny wheel, the baby in his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a horror show.
Yeah.
Everyone.
They don't have any intelligence. They're just like, yeah.
But then there's, there's guinea pigs and stuff like that. And the person I knew who had guinea pigs, their house just smelled like guinea pig shit. And the person who had a rabbit, their house smelled like ass. And the rabbits were running around nibbling on everything.
I
don't do little critters. What do you call those? I don't do any
rodents.
Little critters.
I don't do any rodents.
Yeah.
You're trying to keep those. There's mouse traps, they sell those at the same store they sell the mouses at. Like,
mice.
See, I'll do a litter box because that ain't a big deal. It takes like 45 seconds to clean a litter box once or twice a day. It's super easy. But any of them cage stuff, man, I ain't ever gonna do that.
Ned's Navy says 6 dogs are much easier than a gerbil. Got it.
I would rather feed 6 dogs every day and do what I do for them than have gerbils.
Yeah.
They give back though. Gerbils don't give back. Dogs pretend to love you.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, your third day at the beach not worrying about gerbils, I think you might change your mind.
Oh, good point.
Well, that one time a year, yeah.
Good point.
Ned's Navy's got 7 goats, 4 cows, 2 dogs, and 1 cat. He says, "Fun times makes me miss city life."
Has he got any chickens? Did all
thought
his
he had
chickens
chickens.
did they all get eaten? It happens.
In 5 years, his house is going to get raided by the ASPCA. He's going to be a hoarder. He's going to have 73. There are 8 dead goats on his property, 12 dead chickens, feces everywhere. He's got his shotgun out. Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
So what happens up there, buddy? It just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. See, it just started. You see how rampant it got? See how fast he just, he started, all these animals, they pile on. You got to stop. You got to stop, buddy. For the love of God,
Yes.
for your mental health.
One rooster and one chicken that refuses to lay eggs now. Can the chicken
Stop.
refuse to lay eggs?
As you can see the finger. I got eggs built up
The
inside
finger,
me.
he's got a goat. I think he had got those little chicken
Yeah.
things that have fingers on them, and you put them on the goat's horns.
How long does a chicken take to lay an egg? Like if you have a chicken, how many
Other chickens got, he says.
if you have one chicken, how many
Yeah.
eggs will it lay a week?
Almost 7, like
Really?
6 a week.
They make them things like every day.
Yeah, an egg
like
a day.
They make an egg a day.
It's crazy.
Like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Things with the hard shell. What that?
I know.
How do you make that in a day?
Yeah, they
It's
were
a
like,
lie. It's a goddamn lie.
it was too many eggs at one point. We had
That's
too,
crazy.
It was just like, what do we do with
Yeah,
all
we
these
need to get
fucking
we need to get
eggs?
some chickens. We could save some money with that. That's a lot of work. Speaking of cages.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
NHRA said when I had guinea pigs, I used to get fruit flies from the veggies we fed them. It was awful. Then you got to deal with fruit flies too. Ugh.
That's like I can't garden. I don't understand the pest control aspect of it. They always get everything I ever grew. Always got eaten.
You just got to pay attention, man.
You got to really work on it.
When I did it pretty well, and then I gave up.
I mean, you need to forget the stream, and we're going to hire you as our professional gardener.
All right,
You have a kick-ass garden that will sustain us
the whole next door.
when our
you can make into a
Costco emergency
garden.
food runs out.
We need to have one of those big greenhouses, the long ones, that are round
Yeah.
covers.
Yeah.
That would be good to have something like that. Then
What
We need
you
to-
want?
we
You're
need
gonna
to-
buy another? If you bought
Because
another
you-
greenhouse, I would say insanity, insanity.
Well, not like the one we had. They're, the ones that I'm talking about that are like dome, like
Yeah,
they're
To
real
even
long.
talk to Brandon about that. I want to ask Brandon's opinion what he thinks about if you should get a dome shed. Maybe he'll come help you put it up.
Well, you got to have other people that are interested in helping and keeping it. I don't have anyone in the family that would do that.
Nobody did. Nobody did it.
I
Nobody.
wasn't like I'm gonna go be greenhousing over there, but you got. I don't know that greenhouse. There was stuff planted in it one day,
Yeah.
and then there
And
wasn't.
then it was
Just stuff coming through the floor.
Ghost town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you even ever went in it
We're gonna
when
get a
something
bigger.
was
We're gonna
growing
get.
in there.
We're gonna get a bigger one, buddy. You'll see now. You'll see now.
God.
I'm just
can
saying
walk
that's
into
the
it.
kind that you would have to have here to keep deer, so that
You
you
would.
could
We
actually
really couldn't
Yeah.
grow
grow
any. You
something.
couldn't grow anything around here. I don't think. With all the
Yeah.
deer.
Mm-hmm.
How do farmers keep the deer away?
I don't
I
know.
don't understand how.
You
They,
just got a dog or
Some
something. I
deer-
don't
I
know.
mean, like a big farm.
I mean, some big farms don't have deer,
Yeah.
but what about the
What
the
about
ones that do?
Maybe
So I
decimate
don't-
your lettuce crop, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what deer eat. I'm sure they would just come and eat. Like Weston got a rose bush one time that he was going to give to you, and he put it in the side of the house to hide it.
Yeah.
And they ate all the roses that night
Yeah.
before he could give it to you.
Yeah, you got to go out there and actively get the deer away.
Nobody
mean,
does that. The farmer just stay up all night. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
I don't know. The farmer by our house, he grew a bunch of stuff, and when it was, it's like berries and strawberries or blueberries and stuff like that. And when they started to bloom, he spent 24/7 out on his 4-wheeler shooting birds with a shotgun all day long. You heard it like every fucking...
Yeah, scaring them away.
Yeah, scaring them away and shooting them. I mean, he'd have a pile of birds by the end of the day and just be out there shooting all day. You know, you'd be out front and you'd feel the pellets raining down on you.
Serial bird killer.
I know.
What kind
Are you
of
allowed
birds?
to do that?
What kind of birds you get? I get birds of all magnitude.
Crows.
I don't think you're-
Songbirds, crows.
I don't think you're allowed to do that
I don't
unless
think you're allowed to kill songbirds.
I think
are
you maybe if you're
They're eating your shit.
if they're eating your shit, you might be
Oh.
able to. I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
I'll put you on a list if you Google, can you kill songbirds if they're eating your shit?
Google it.
I mean, because I know you can't kill songbirds.
No.
It's a long one. Eating
I don't know if there's any birds you can kill.
crops. They're eating crops.
Is there any birds you can kill in Florida? Maybe a couple, like a quail or something.
I don't really say anything. Can you legally shoot starlings, pigeons, and is it wrong to shoot animals that are eating your crops? That seems like an ethical question.
Yeah.
Is there a law? Doesn't say. There's like no law.
Yeah, you finally got this fake shotgun deal. It was like a
Oh, yeah.
propane powered deal that made a shotgun noise.
That goes off by itself.
Yeah.
Seems like you just put like a speaker out there, a Bose speaker with a loop of shotgun sounds every.
Yeah.
And your neighbors, do you hear it all the time?
He got
I
too
know.
old and he quit doing it.
But back in the day, like at your property, did
Yeah.
you hear it all the time?
Yeah, oh, yeah, it
Does
was.
it bother you or not?
Everybody was pretty pissed about the situation. I won't lie. Like, it didn't bother me at all. But like, you know, you'd hear 60 to 100 shots a day, maybe more. I mean, it felt like every couple minutes.
Well, that would be a lot more
You
than.
shooting a gun, and then
Yeah.
change it to the other thing.
I don't think that'd be suck. Move next to somebody with a
Yeah.
blueberry farms blasting. We should probably grow blueberries or hops. Hops is
Hops is the thing.
is a hot thing.
Hops.
No, we're not gonna do none of it. I'm just saying,
No.
we're not gonna do none of it.
No.
Not a thing.
I always wonder why people. I guess it's the certain area in Colombia or whatever you gotta grow it in. Like, how come I see these raids on TV all the time? You know, to where they find pot plants, people growing them in their,
Yeah.
pot plants in their room. How come you've never busted in on somebody growing a bunch of cocaine in their room? Coca plants or whatever. I forget.
Too much of a process
I
to make cocaine. I don't
Maybe
know.
you have to have
nobody
too
ever
many.
makes. Nobody ever really makes cocaine, do they? Ever
What they do in
America?
Colombia.
I know, but they always bring it in. Like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never hear of anyone getting busted of growing
sure-
anything, really, other than pot.
I'm sure
Isn't
you could
there
grow.
other
Yeah,
stuff?
couldn't you grow cocoa plants in Florida? Very tropical
It
here.
seems like
Don't
you'd be able
Google
to.
Don't Google it.
You must not be able to because people will be doing that all the time, right? I mean, it's not even
Somebody would be doing it, right?
yeah, I mean, it's not even like a pot plant, right? Like you could grow a fucking coca garden in your fucking front yard. I don't think anybody'd know. 'Cause most people
Yeah,
don't know
they
what
would
it
not. They would
looks
not.
like, you know. I
You can chew the leaves and it'll get you a buzz.
do a little bit, yeah.
And they said, let's do something more to it and add some chemicals,
Maybe
and then we
it's-
get real high.
Maybe it's the amount of leaves you have to
Kevin
have.
JK said, Trace, it takes a lot of cocoa leaves to make Coke.
That's what I just said
Yeah.
right before I beat him to it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one of those guys you guys were watching, Anthony Bourdain or some shit,
Yeah.
went to. I saw Chef Ramsay do it. I think too. Go to like a different country in the woods and watch how they make it.
Yeah.
Pouring gasoline and they all stomp on the cocoa leaves.
Oh, is it a gasoline deal?
Well,
Like
I mean, a lot of things you got to do
alcohol?
that to extract the stuff from extract it from the leaves. You got to use some type of paint thinner or
Why don't they just
gasoline.
make it out
alcohol.
of paint thinner then?
Who thinks of this? Who's like, well, if you take these leaves and you put I mean, how would that ever
Yeah,
come
how do
across?
you
We'll
accidentally-
put gasoline on these
Well,
leaves.
there's the extraction process, which they use for a lot of different things. You know, just boiling it will do a little bit, but you know, you had alcohol or paint thinner or gasoline or something. So I think that process came, you know, just to make anything, a lot of things you do that process for. So I think once you get that process, anything that you find that, oh, this, you know,
Yeah.
kind of gets you buzzed, let's fucking concentrate it down and get fucked up.
I don't understand any of it. Like, so, okay, it's like the first guy that made meth, he went, okay, what I'm going to do, get some powder and some batteries. I'm going to get me some Sudafed down at the store. You know, what is it?
I think it all is accidental.
They just throw shit together, white trash,
Maybe.
mix it up, been every day till they find something. Hey, we got something here. Getting me real high. Go get
I
the
accidentally
batteries.
put this in here, and he accidentally threw that in, and look what it did.
We are high as a
Look
mother
what
effer.
done did.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I'm gonna rip my face off right now. This is good stuff.
I don't even know how you make meth, but I do know you need like a car battery and Sudafed. I don't know the rest of the processes, but like it seems like that would be weird to try and figure out. Like, how do you, the first person, that,
Sudafed.
you know, you
Car batteries.
it's like something a meth head would come up with, you know. So like, how
Yeah,
did you
which
know,
came first, the meth or the meth head?
It's perfect.
My yard's so worried to mow when it gets tall. It's like just stringing words together.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what the fuck happened this morning. It was the weirdest shit ever. Like Bella's the biggest mess maker and the worst
Yes,
cleaner
she is.
worst cleaner that ever lived. Like, I mean, you got to stand there and be like, pick that. Like, if you want to pick up her whole room, like every item, you're like, pick that up, put that there, and like you got to tell her 3 times. Or at one point, you're just like, I'll just fucking clean the room. You know, but
Yes, that's gonna get worse and worse.
she woke up extra early this morning
To make
at
a
like
mess.
no, at like 6. She woke up at like 6:30 and wakes me and Lauren up and cleans her room at 7:00 in the morning. Cleans her whole room and goes back to bed. It's like she got possessed by demons.
Yeah,
Or something.
I think there might be some multiple personalities going on in there. Oh, she's very interesting. She's a very interesting person.
But she is a mess maker.
Oh,
I
she
will say that. She
It's
knows
just
how.
so funny the way she drives the cart.
Why?
It's just, you know, she acts like an expert.
Yeah.
And she kind of is. She's
Yeah,
really
she's
good.
pretty good.
She's really good at everything she drives. She's real cocky.
Can you put a CR70 on the wish list?
What?
Or a PETA or a TTR 90 dirt bike?
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong with that? Why you been carrying that motorcycle around in the back of your
I'm too
truck?
lazy to take it out. It's a piece of shit. I just want to smash it. I'm
No,
gonna smash it with a
that's
sledgehammer.
Not working.
Well, just the pull cord broke off, but like before that, it was just the biggest piece of shit. Everything just rattles fucking loose on it. It's like, oh my god.
Well, have you learned to not buy ones like that
I already
yet?
knew that, you know, kind of knew that.
How
It
much
was,
did you pay?
But it was running at the time, and Trace can't stand to not get something that's not running right then.
What did you pay for it?
you got like $300.
What?
What?
Oh, man.
a lot for something that's a piece of
For a
shit.
piece of junk.
Yeah,
I mean, I imagine she got a couple good rides out of it.
oh yeah, I mean,
I've
she
seen
rode
it right here.
She rode it a lot, but I didn't get my $300 worth
No.
out of it. It was, you
Why
know,
don't you
Is
fix
that one of those
some-
Chinese crap things? Or
it's like cheaper than the Chinese. It's like an
Oh.
Amazon dirt bike, and I mean it.
Get
I
used
got
to
it, and it was. I mean, she rode it down the thing, and the muffler fell off. And then she rode it the rest of the way down the dirt. You know, she rode it for another couple hours. The entire exhaust fell off. And then she rides it another couple hours, and the whole carburetor starts to shake apart. And I gotta sit there and put the carburetor back together and tighten it tighter than what it came, you know, in the box because it was so shitty. and then the fucking pull card thing breaks inside of it, and I gotta take that apart and completely put it back together. And then the pull cord breaks off. Oh god, this thing's a piece of shit. No brakes already. It's
No brakes?
No brakes.
Oh, geez. You can't have that. Because Lauren said, fix the pull cord. Bella don't care how nice it is as long as she can drive it, but not without brakes.
Nah. Well, there's enough brakes for Bella. You know, when I get on it, it can't quite stop me, but I think it can stop her. But yeah, I will fix the pull cord today. Let her drive it around a little bit. It's just so fucking loud without an exhaust.
Like a dirt bike or a... Which ones are loud? The dirt bikes?
Yeah.
Two-stroke dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Insufferable is what they are. Insufferable.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and it's just so weird that, you know, some people hear that noise and are like, "That I hate that noise,"
I
and then
do.
other people are just like, "That's the best sound in the world."
Who says that?
Lots
Nobody.
of people.
Young punk ass bitches. He used to write. He wrote that around here one time, and I was like, "Never again." I said, "You would never write that again." So there's no one around here anywhere who wants to hear that sound, and I want shit from neighbors when you're writing that thing.
Yeah.
And then one day I was taking a nap in my room and I hear, "Bang!" And I'm like, "Motherfucker!"
That fucking dirt bike was a
So
two-stroke
loud.
125.
Oh, so loud.
It was a bigger dirt bike.
I mean, it was just a big fuck you. That loud was just, I mean, you can't even imagine how loud it was. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. It was so annoying.
Yeah.
I hate
Like
it.
I drive all
hate
types
it.
of two-strokes around, you know, like littler ones, and I've never had anybody come at me like they did with that 125 I had. Like people everywhere I went, like when I went to buy it, the guy drove it, just putzed it down the road and back, and like two people came out and were bitching at him. When I the one test drive, he
He's
took
like,
down
I'm
the
getting
road
rid
and
of it. I'm
back.
getting rid of it.
And and then everywhere I took that thing, people just come out and bitch so hard. It was too loud.
Too
man.
loud. It's too loud, man. I see some pirates getting blasted.
No, I'm
Well,
pro pirate.
We'll talk about the pro pirate after
Are
we
ya?
watch the video.
Yes, give him one call. Go on, let him out.
Is that them in the boat?
Pirates are in the little boat.
Yes, fucking unmanned.
Here they come.
Yes, warning shot.
It's a little
Online
boat.
gift, online
Yeah.
gift.
Are you allowed to do that then?
It
What,
looks-
how do
looks-
you know
looks
that's
like it.
pirates? I mean, usually you'd have to be like in a court of law. I'd be like, "Hey, you didn't know that they were pirates. Just killed those people. In that
What the
boat."
fuck was
You
that?
see that?
Oh shit!
It must have hit the gas tank. or
No,
something.
that's like they got fucking bombed. What the
Maybe-
fuck is that?
Did
That's
they
not-
RPG him?
They must have RPG'd him or something, man.
Окей. Блять, видео.
What are they still shooting at? They're just.
Yeah, what are they shooting at now?
Взорвали его нахуй. Good job, блять.
Good job, he said. Good job.
Good job, блять.
Party, another party.
Yeah. They're like, great.
I'm so confused.
So
what
out on
happened,
the
but
open sea, you're allowed to just kill people?
It's a good question. I think you might be able to kill pirates.
Yeah.
You're allowed to defend yourself.
Yeah, man, imagine. I mean, those pirates kept coming when they're shooting guns at 'em.
Yeah, you think
Like,
they-
imagine what terrible scenario they're coming from. I mean, they must. It seems like to the way they would have to be living to is like we have to go rob this cargo ship or we're gonna die. Might as well die robbing the fucking cargo ship because we're gonna die anyway if we don't.
Yeah, it's called moral equivalency. You're not allowed to do it because you get in trouble for doing that stuff. It's like maybe these pirates, the Somali pirates and these kind of pirates, were actually, had a decent society, and then a Western man came in and effed up everything and stole all their stuff and took away their way for a living, and then now the only way they can make a living is being pirates.
Yeah.
And that may not be what's happening, but
But
it
you'd
might,
never know the truth.
but it
'cause they're
might.
not going to tell you the truth.
A lot of these places it is, like people get pissed off. We come into a lot of places and run mainly nice beach areas and stuff like that, especially, and run every local out of there and take it over as ourselves.
Yep.
And do other things to ruin these countries. And I mean, I was watching this thing about these people that lived on like this rock, just on an island,
Yeah.
out in the ocean. And then they made laws. They survived off of eating these clam thingies or some oysters or some shit. I don't know. But they were very valuable. And then they passed laws to where you need to have a license to go fish for them. And all the people that live there that survive off of them can't get a license because they're just poor people surviving off these clams.
Yeah.
And so now they're getting in trouble for going out and trying to get these clams, but the fishermen are allowed to take them all. It's just ridiculous.
And then, you know what? They're going to become pirates now.
Yeah.
See? That's how it works. You're not allowed to think that way, though.
Luis says partially true for sure. So yeah,
See, you never know the real story.
He knows a lot.
He does. He knows more than I do. But you know that it's partially true. That's all I'm looking for right there. You know that's partially true for sure.
Yeah.
But those guys just could have been dirtbags.
Yeah. I'm just saying
But
that
there's also guys who are like, they probably hate Western society.
Especially like when their government or someone doesn't do what we want, when we come in and say, all right, here's what's going to happen. We're going to take you out of power. We're going to put this guy in power. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. There's got to be countries that have done that before. So we go, all right, well, we'll just fuck up your country then. That's how I feel that we do.
I guarantee there's retribution involved. That's why you don't mess with America. Mm-hmm. There'll be some retribution.
Yep.
Gaddafi style.
Yeah.
Yeah, wind up with a bayonet up your ass, crossing Hillary Clinton, trying to come up with your own African currency. Hey, we got a bayonet right up the ass for you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what you get. I'm sure they would say that's also a conspiracy theory as well. But as Luis would say, it's definitely partially true.
Yeah.
It's definitely partially true.
Yeah.
They want the dollar to be the reserve currency of the world. And the thing is, okay, so the main thing is the dollar being the reserve currency for us, because that keeps the U.S.'s standing in the world.
Yeah.
So why don't they just come out and say it? Say, hey, man, that's what we do everything to keep our standing. I'm at the point where I just agree with it. Do what you got to do. Keep us number one. Yeah. And keep our lifestyle exactly the same way it is. I'm ready to abandon all morals. Mm-hmm. Do whatever you got to do. Let's just keep this country safe and sound.
Yeah.
Be real selfish. Go invade, take what we need. Let's become Vikings.
Yeah.
Okay, see, what you got to do. You got to start thinking. We should need to be the top dogs. It's a dog eat dog world, and it's getting worse and worse. So we got to be top dogs. Let's take everybody's shit.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's the American way.
That is the American way, and if they would just fucking say it, I might be able to join in.
Just say it. We're gonna take everybody's
fuck these
shit.
other countries. We're fucking everybody over and taking all their shit. I could get behind that more than just doing it and pretending like you're not doing it and acting like you're nice people.
Just tell us the truth. That's all we want.
Yeah, we're gonna do business with all these countries,
But
but if they don't give us a good deal, we're gonna fucking invade them, and then everybody's gonna give us a good
really
deal, aren't
can't
they?
handle the truth.
About
Some people just can't handle the truth. Some people want the truth, and some people can't handle it.
we need somebody to say, hey, we're taking everybody's shit.
Yeah.
We're tired of being the patsy and giving away our money. Gimme. We're going to be like a mob guy. We're going to go to these countries, knock, 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 give us your money, and we'll protect you. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We just give them the, billions and billions of dollars of foreign aid. We need to really evaluate our thinking. It's like, if we're going to be criminally, let's just, let's at least make our country better.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, it's time for a break.
All right, the quiz coming up. Current events quiz.
I get some fortune cookies I found in my car.
Oh, sweet. Coming up.
A bunch of them. I don't know where I got all
wow.
these fortune cookies at.
Coming up, fortune cookies and what else? The
Quiz.
The quiz. Something picked out, but I lost it. I'll find it. We'll be right back with more ClusterF.
If you wrote a book about your life, would anybody read it? Of course not, because you can't write. And even if you could, who's gonna read it? Because nobody in Afghanistan knows how to read. But anyway, which sounds better to you? Toothless goat herder? Or captain in the Afghan Navy? Okay, maybe the Afghan Navy doesn't look too good on paper, with only 2 jet skis, a rubber raft, and 3 kayaks. But when Allah hears you floated to your death on a suicide inner tube, he's gonna say, way cool. So if you're not afraid of staring down a squadron of Apache tank killers, armed only with a sharp stick, then you've got what it takes to be an Afghan soldier. The Afghan Armed Services needs you today. Let's face it, Mohammed, the average life expectancy of an Afghani peasant is only 24 years. So which sounds more glamorous? Sitting in a mud hut with an empty stomach, dying of the Ebola virus, or being an elite pilot in the Afghan Air Force, patrolling the skies in your very own suicide hang glider? So what are you waiting for? Take your club foot and hobble on down to your local Afghan recruiter. The Afghan Armed Services. The few. The ragtag. The pathetic.
The Afghan Armed Services is not responsible for damage incurred by cruise missiles, B-52 bombers, prolonged shelling from United States destroyers, or radiation poisoning from tactical nuclear weapons. Soldiers agree to be paid in camel shit, provide their own body bags, and understand, yes, our leaders are all insane. That's right. Give it up for me. Bill Clinton. Come on. Keep it coming.
Thank you.
Damn, I still got it. Keep clapping, assholes.
Thank you.
I got to get a bigger pop than Hillary. Who's the man? Me, Bill Clinton.
Thank you very much.
Man, I don't even need to talk.
Thank you.
I just stand up here, look good, get applause. I could say anything and they'd love it. Who wants to suck my dick?
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hillary's snatch smells like a landfill. It does. I think Osama bin Laden crawled up there and died. Thank you. Hey, there's Nancy Pelosi. What's up, Nance? 2 words for you. Labia reduction. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, who wants to give me head? Hey, there's Michelle Obama. Ooh, looking good. Man, I'd like to hit that. Come on, Michelle. Once you go white, you're not so tight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's John Edwards? I want to party with him.
To be here tonight.
Cheating on his wife while she had cancer. I love it. That's got the Bill Clinton seal of approval. Man, I wish Hillary had cancer. Seriously. That would be awesome.
Oh, sit down. We got to get on with the show here. Come on.
Come on, I got a blowjob lined up in half an hour. Mindless groupies.
To be here tonight. Please.
Get the show on the road. 4 score and several blowjobs ago. Head. Shut the fuck up.
You know, I love this.
Because I'm an egomaniac.
And I thank you.
But I am a pussy gangster. And I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Sometimes in life, you feel like, I just need to take a pill. If this sounds like you, ask your doctor about Xanoxymethylvicainex. Xanoxymethylvicainex has something for everyone. We're not going to tell you what that is, but if you go see your doctor, he will give you some. Ask your physician if Xanoxymethylvicainex is right for you. Common side effects are vomiting, bleeding, sweaty nipples, an uncontrollable urge to eat cat shit, passing out, short comas that lead to long comas that become permanent. Call your doctor if you have the urge to put on blackface and dance a soft shoe. Some users experience a severe allergic reaction to the color yellow. Discontinue using Xanoxymethylvicainex if you have face rot, epileptic seizures, or a feeling as if someone has beat you black and blue with a tire iron. Symptoms may include oversized lips, hemorrhoids with pimples on them, the inability to grow a handlebar mustache, brittle bones, extra skin, dead tongue, giant kneecaps, an uncontrollable urge to dress like a Confederate soldier, lack of sex drive, increased sex drive, black diarrhea, brown urine, depression, oppression, obsession, cancer of the penis, smelly gums, dry taint syndrome. Black men may not feel like dating fat white girls, belly button ooze, thoughts of suicide, a sudden hatred of gingers, a desire to play Russian roulette with 6 bullets, a bizarre feeling that Jay Leno is funny, shrinking thumbs, an inability to understand what the drive-thru worker is saying, an urge to have sex with animals, a need to sever one's limbs for sexual gratification, a desire to wear your cowboy hat very low like Dwight Yoakam, restless legs, impatient arms, disgruntled feet, whimsical eyebrows, an uncontrollable urge to shoot your children in the back of the head because they became mouthy, joint pain, shrinking taste buds, addiction to Yahtzee, or violent male menstruation. Call your doctor to see if Xanoxymethylvicainex is right for you. Welcome back to ClusterF. Got the current events quiz coming up.
The uncontrollable urge to dress like a Confederate soldier. Well, that's a real thing.
It is.
That's a real side effect of something. I don't know what.
And one of the real side effects is sports betting. Like, how does it make you gamble on sports?
I don't know. That could just be.
I've heard a couple drugs advertised, and one of the side effects will be, some kind of term, spontaneous sports betting or sports betting addiction or something like that.
Well, I mean, that would be a side effect of alcohol as well.
Sports betting?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, gambling is, I've never gambled more than $20 if I haven't been drinking. Like,
yeah, but that stupid stuff is a side effect of alcohol.
Yeah, that's true. Stupid stuff. But if you like to gamble and you start like, that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help. If I have too many drinks, I'm on my phone cryptoing it up, man. Like I'm just buying and selling crypto like no other.
How's your crypto doing?
Cookies are bullshit.
Trace got some fortune cookies.
I do have some fortune cookies. Let's see. Let's check this crypto real quick. I haven't checked it in a couple days. I had some bills.
Crypto.
I had some bills I had to pay, so I took some out, but it went right back up to what I took out.
Really? Which is
there
what?
you go.
It was like $1,200.
Wow!
That's
Imagine
good.
you should have left it there.
I've
How much
heard.
you
I've been
I
seeing.
know. I was pissed. As soon as I took it out, the next day it's up like 30%.
I've been seeing some things on the reels about buying crypto because they're gonna get rid of our dollar and stuff like that. Who knows?
Like
I'm starting to think that these people are just put on TikTok and reels to scare people, to keep people scared all the time.
You don't know how many people on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook are actually paid government people working down at the NSA, and their job is to just stir shit up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to stir shit up and put phony stuff up there and influence Americans. And I guarantee you only need you have 1,000 people or a few hundred people doing that all day long. You could sway so many people.
Just a few hundred.
You just go on the trending
Or maybe
topics.
20. I don't know.
Or maybe 20 freaking a-holes influencing the whole country with that stuff.
I think Andrew Tate was saying that the Beast guy is a government plant. The number one guy on
Mr.
YouTube,
Beast.
Mr. Beast. Because all of a sudden now
that's possible.
Now he's got a transgender person on his team that does all the stuff with him and stuff.
I saw him say something about, I didn't know, because that was the first time I seen him ever talk about the Beast. He said something like, the Beast transgender friend likes kids or something. Like they found out he likes kids or something like that.
I saw that too. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I didn't really delve
It's so
into
hard
it.
it's people that it's just foolhardy to think that the government is a big business. It's a huge business, and the people involved make tons of money. That they wouldn't spend their whole time, a good portion of their time, trying to influence us to make things better for themselves.
Yeah.
So let's just throw a bunch of crap that's going to benefit us. Let's influence them to spend this, to buy this, to sell this, to do this, to think that. So they're just now that social media destroyed this country.
Yeah. It continues to.
I look at my Twitter feed and I say, and every single post is just somebody saying something trying to make you get mad.
Yeah.
And I've just learned to. And so that's my problem was I must have responded to a couple of them. And so then you're inundated. Yeah. That's all I got. I can't even find good crap for the show. It takes me a lot longer. And I don't know how to get out of this bot deal where they're just the most outrageous right and the most outrageous left points of view are where I get. And it's like, I don't want to see none of this shit. So it's all bots. It's all paid. People are paid by the Democratic Party, the Republican Party.
Nice.
They're paid, the government does it. Oh, we got the
Here's
fortune.
a fortune cookie. Oh.
Fuck fortune cookies.
Evan Vendetta says trans dude on Mr. Beast's YouTube was caught texting an underage boy.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh yeah, VW
These
Rick
looks
wanted
like
you to look at his on Facebook. He sent pictures of his tackle box.
I think I did that on Net in Your Head.
Oh, did
yeah,
you?
I think I did. I'll do it. I'll show Trace. Here's this cookie looked even worse than normal. It's like styrofoam.
I was about to say, I just got these.
Terrible.
I just got these from Panda Express. Try a bite of one.
I will.
They smell like sugary.
Sugar
Cinnamon-
cookies.
Yeah, they
Maybe
smell like
don't take a bite of one. Oh my god.
I would like to know what they make them out of.
It's styrofoam for sure.
They have something on there, but it's written in black on the clear plastic, so you can't really read
You've
it.
had a real fortune cookie before, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they're not bad.
I mean, this is awful.
this is.
I mean,
they're
I've-
bendy. It's
like they're not even trying to make it edible. It's like I would have.
It's almost, like
it's a
foamy.
joke. I gag it up.
I think I actually got a fortune.
I think I did too.
You will receive an unexpected gift from an acquaintance.
Oh,
That's a fortune.
that motorcycle you just asked for.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Mine
I'm
is-
getting a dirt bike today.
You will discover new strength in an ongoing battle.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah. All right.
Nice.
How about you, babe?
You have every reason to be confident. I don't know if that's a...
That's not a boo.
really
You
a
got to see the
fortune.
short change.
Here,
Yeah.
you gotta have another one. Oh, right in your
Oh,
brain.
nice one. See, for Donna says that.
That's not even a fortune. Fuck you, fortune cookie.
So Donna says, after that last one,
Yeah.
she's going to open up her a new one.
God, they're so bad. I'm so hungry. I had another bite.
I mean, but the aftertaste is horrific. It's,
Set your sights high.
set your sights high.
That's not a fortune, is it?
Fortune cookies can suck my
You
dick.
gotta keep going till you get a
You got
fortune.
to keep going. You got to keep going.
You two got good fortunes.
I
What are
know.
they-
That was the first good fortune I've had in the real
long
fortune I've had in,
Yeah.
in years.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I can barely read it. Prosperity will soon knock on your door. There you go.
All right, there we
go.
go. We all got
There's a
three. We all
fortune.
got fortunes.
What's prosperity?
Prosperity's good fortune.
Good fortune.
Good fortune,
Oh.
and you'll have prosperity. You'll have money. You'll
Money.
have food. You'll have all your wants and needs taken care of, babe. I say we end the show now.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait
Yeah.
for that knock
I'm
on the
waiting-
door.
Wait for that knock on the door.
I need to. I'm waiting for my gift. My unexpected gift.
So am I. We're gonna do the quiz here. You know what? You know what's gonna creep up on us,
I gotta
babe?
get rid of this food. What?
That's terrible fortune cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Is the meat hang? It's gonna,
What meat hang?
The one that's gonna creep up on us. You know, we have a meat hang every year, and it's almost August.
When do we have it?
I don't
Like
know.
in October,
October,
right?
like November,
Okay.
first week or two in November.
Yeah. Okay.
So we better start thinking about that. That's like 3 months away. That's crazy.
All right.
Hot damn.
Man.
Hot damn.
Are we still gonna have it at Whiskey's?
Why not? And
I don't care.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, so good. So I got my quiz printed out here. All right, here we go. Woo! All right, we got Donna versus Trace. Donna's leading 5-2 since we started keeping score. All
I
right,
think there's some cheating going on here.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
she printed these out for me,
Uh-huh.
and I actually learned my lesson. I put a little. Oh man, what's going?
He didn't. He didn't do
thought
whatever he just
thought
said. He thought
learned
he
his
did.
lesson, but Crystal Gale will be there at the meat hang.
I had it.
What'd you
And Pat.
have?
I had a little star by all the right answers, and now there's no little star.
You must have gave her the wrong copy.
I didn't have another. No, that's weird. That's just weird because everything's here except for the star, and that's not like I didn't. Oh, there's stars on this. Am I hallucinating?
He's on mushrooms.
I'm on mushrooms. There's stars on those, but not on the rest. Very unusual. All right, here we go. Quiz. Get ready. Test your knowledge. What? Go ahead.
You said we should do a show on those mushroom thingies, and I said that it could be a boring show, but fuck it, they're legal. Let's do it. They're legal. It's legal to do.
It's like out of the blue.
Yeah,
it's like an outburst, and like an autistic
Well, you said
outburst.
you were on mushrooms because you were freaking out.
Did I say I was on mushrooms?
Yeah, because you couldn't see the star.
Oh, okay.
Am I on mushrooms? No.
See, I'm
Got me
so
thinking about
high
this.
on mushrooms. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That sounds like it.
I think it'd be interesting if it's it's illegal. Might as well try it.
Might as well
try it. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? Question number 1. Let's test your knowledge. Trying to stay too much away from politics. So.
All right. That's
what?
good.
What is a gack pancake? A TikTok challenge where you eat a pancake made with rotten eggs. B, the Urban Dictionary term for a skinny guy having sex with a fat girl on top. C, a pancake-shaped mass engineered from human cells to make robots' facial expressions look more human. Or D, a woman with a deformed labia. What is a gack pancake? Donna.
A
TikTok challenge where you eat a pancake made with rotten eggs. Incorrect.
B.
Trace B, the Urban Dictionary term for a skinny guy having sex with a fat girl on top. Incorrect. The correct answer is a pancake-shaped mass engineered from human cells to make robots' facial expressions look more human.
What's it called? A gack
gack pancake, and nobody. Let's see. Elab got that.
Why? Like, I mean, this.
Why what?
They show them making fake people, and it's like. They're like, this is the best technology ever. What is the goodness of making fake people? Why? What is the purpose? It's not scientifically amazing that you can make. It's just like, what are you gonna? We have enough. We already know how to make people. Why do we gotta make fake ones?
So men can have sex with them.
That's what. It's all it is. I'm telling you, that's all it is. It's we're
They're trying to act like it's for
stupid.
It's for the good of I don't know what, the good of mankind. Is it the good of mankind to make people that can do work?
To make robots?
They just don't want to say. It's just so that men can have sex with them. And
I mean, they are. Eventually, they will come up. I mean, they've got robots that can serve you food and stuff now. They're not people robots. They're just little Roomba kind of deals. So eventually, I imagine they'll come up with stuff that the robots would do most of the stuff. Especially if you look like you look at some of these factories where the thing is like it does everything for.
Yeah, and who's going to be able to afford those? Like everything, it's just the politicians and rich people. Politicians that are rich off of our
you're
money.
Gonna have to get a loan, a $50,000 loan for your servant robot, and everybody's be like, "Well, I can't live without my server robot."
They're like, "We want servants, but we've made it to where you feel guilty having a real person being your servant because it's almost back to being a slave. So we need to make some robots that'll do it, and then eventually they'll make the robots start having rights."
Who makes the robots? Who fixes the robots?
Robot fixers.
Too
Robot fixing robot.
Slaves. They have robots. Yeah, robot fixing robots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, robot fixing robots.
Sounds
All right.
bad.
0-0. Number 2, a controversial vending machine recently launched in several states selling this. A, Bibles. B, morning after abortion pills. C, ammunition. D, Trump ear badges.
Ammunition.
Correct. Donna won.
Oh, no.
Selling ammunition. Man, I wish we had some of those vending machines.
Trace would be there all the time.
Oh, please no.
Can't believe those vending machines don't get stolen.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. Donna 1, Trace 0. Who became the first black artist to simultaneously top the Hot 100 and the Hot 100 country charts? A, Lil Jacuzzi. B, Shabuzi. C, Shubuti.
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi, Trace got it.
Now you know.
He knows it.
What is
Mr.
that?
Oblivious knows who sings Tipsy.
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
What's
Trace
Shabuzi look like?
I don't even know. I don't like that. I don't think that song's that good.
I
think
like
it's
it.
This is pretty boring.
Is that
Yeah, I
in
think
the
it's
bar?
This guy's got no talent. He's got no flow. He's got.
I love
he's a
it.
mumble.
I think
he's
it's
an
good.
auto-tuned mumbling piece of shit.
I think you're thinking of the wrong song.
Oh my. Oh Lord.
That's a good song.
That's the only part I like about the song is that.
And the whole song's good.
It's pretty weak ass. That's weak ass shit. He stole it too. If you're gonna steal something, make it better than that. Stolen.
What? Why is it stolen?
Is it stolen? What?
I don't know. That's what Aaron was raving about, it being stolen at the party, so I assumed she was right. And so was Drew. Drew was saying it was stolen. I mean, but that's all the music. It's all stolen, right? It's all stolen. That's what you do. It's called a sample. I don't know if it's a stolen. In my opinion, it's stolen, but I did the same thing with Lil Ho. It was a lot of fun. All right. It's 1-1. Who became the first black... Oh, I already said that. Number 4, the price of a postage stamp went up again this week.
Dang.
What is the current cost? A, 62 cents. B, 55 cents. C, 49 cents. Or D, 71 cents.
71.
Incorrect.
Oh, what was...
I know it then.
Hold on. Who's this? Is this Scamp? Hello?
Gotta phone a friend. You gotta phone a
I'm
friend.
phoning a friend. All right. I'll figure that out.
I was
later.
hoping to give somebody you could ask.
I was going to ask him if I was hoping I was getting an
Damn it.
Indian guy so I could ask him the question.
The price of a postage stamp is currently A, 62, B, 55.
62 cents.
Yes,
I think it's
that's it.
55.
What?
No, 55.
Are you
Pretty
sure?
sure. Now, see, I had my things.
All right. I
Lost
still
my
got a
stars.
I
chance.
thought it was going up
I like
and up,
this
so
when you
I thought
don't
it
have
was
an
the
answer.
highest one.
62.
Let's see.
Oh, God. 73
What?
cents. See,
What?
none of the above.
That must have been an old question. 70, none of the above. I think
None
I got to
of the
throw
above.
the.
73 cents.
I got to throw the question out.
I think I should get that because
I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
knew
so.
it was the highest one. I said
No,
71.
I did too. I thought it was higher. That's why I didn't answer.
That thing, we just have to throw out the questions. My bad. My bad.
Boo.
Boo. All right.
I got that right.
What are the nickname of avocados from Mexico?
Avocados from Mexico.
A. Green gold. B. Guacamole. C.
Holy guacamole.
Gringolos. Or D. Acapulco gold.
Acapulco gold.
Donna, incorrect.
Yeah.
damn.
Nice. Say that again.
Ed, what are the nickname of avocados from Mexico? A. Green gold. B. Guacamole. C. Gringolos.
A.
Green gold is correct. Correct.
That's
Trace
the same
got
as
it.
what I said.
Whew, I'm feeling
What was
confident
the
You
other
said
now.
avocado gold.
That's the
I
same
mean,
thing.
Acapulco gold.
Oh.
It's the same-
What was the first one?
Green gold.
Oh,
It's a
same
trace.
thing.
Feeling confident now.
Trace 2, Donna 1.
Elab thinks I should have got that last one.
Oh, it's a
The
mark.
stamps.
No,
Trap
needs a mark.
Trap Queen Mark. All right, number 6, Trace 2, Donna 1. Current events quiz.
If he was a trap queen mark, he'd have his name right back here in my circle of, what did I call that yesterday?
Red light district.
Circle
My red
of-
light
Your
district.
circle of shame.
Prostitution.
Who got
You guys
that?
are trying to
Who
make
got
it
that
into a
one?
bad thing. It's not.
Who got that
Yeah,
one?
you don't want to be in that
AJ the
district.
linger. Trace will give you a hand job to put your name on the wall behind him.
That's right.
Now I'm giving hand jobs to get their name. Man, I'm really selling out over here.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. All right, number 6, Trace 2, Donna 1. Some of the Olympic swim events will be held in the River Seine in London. What is the main concern? A, immigrants dropping bricks from bridges. B, illegal boat traffic. C, pollution. Or D, newly aggressive sharks.
Pollution.
Correct.
Yeah.
Aw, man, I was gonna say that.
Oh, he jumped.
On a
He
roll.
jumped in and he got it.
Yeah.
Ned's Navy got
Dang
that
it.
one. So, Trace 3, he's pulling ahead. Donna 1.
Damn.
Protesters of mass tourism in Barcelona recently did this.
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Protesters of mass tourism.
I can
What?
squirt people with water guns.
Oh my God!
What?
Wow! Look at this! Look at
He got a hold of that paper.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Squirted them with water pistols.
Yeah. You didn't even get the full question out.
Damn. Trace 4-1.
Where was this?
It's Barcelona, Spain. I guess there's a lot of tourists there. Everybody with money's traveling. All the rich people.
All right.
Number 8. Trace 4. Donna 1.
What?
TikTok used to be named A. Vine, B. Musically, C. Rick Rock, or D. Spew.
A.
Vine. Incorrect.
What's the other ones?
A. Vine, B. Musically, C. Rick Rock, or D. Spew.
Musically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Musically. What the fuck?
I don't even know how to say it. It's musical.ly. So I don't know if you're supposed to say musical.ly or musical.ly or musically.
Is there a dot in it?
Yeah,
you're
there's a
saying?
dot.
Oh.
But I didn't know how to say it. But you got it anyway, right?
Yep.
All right, number 9. What
Did you write my score down?
I did not, but I was getting ready to.
Okay.
4-2, Trace. What is the potential hurdle for Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom to run on the same ticket? A. How to stop people from throwing up in their mouths. B. It's almost guaranteed they'd have sex, right? C. They have residences in the same state. Or D. They once dated. Donna.
Residents in the same state.
Correct. Donna coming back. They
Slow
both
on the buzzer.
both have California residences, which is for some reason unconstitutional or something. I don't know why. Some one of them.
Yeah,
all-
because they own too many fucking houses that they happen to have one in the same
Yeah.
area. But
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
One of them would have to move.
It's because you just make everything great for your state, right? You're like, man, it's where you both live. You make sure it's the best place on earth.
I guess.
I don't know.
Or not, because they're scumbags.
Yeah, they don't care. They just move away. All right. Number 10. Donna 3. Trace 4. What is the new nickname Donald Trump has for Kamala Harris? A. Laughing Kamala. B. The Coconut Queen. C. Laughing Hyena Harris. Or D. Bye Felicia. Trace.
Bye, Felicia.
Incorrect.
I have no idea.
Laughing Hyena Harris.
Incorrect.
Yes.
What?
Laughing Kamala.
Well,
Laughing Kamala is Trump's new nickname. That's not a very good
cackling. That's what
Cackling
I said.
Kamala. Why not
Cackling
cackling
Say she's
Kamala?
cackling all
You gotta have
the time.
alliteration too. Cackling Kamala. It sounds much better.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he came up
Come
with
on.
Ron DeSanctimonious. That was like the worst one ever. It's like very cumbersome. Cackling Kamala.
Who's that guy that did the good Trump?
Shane
Shane Gillis.
Gillis. Yeah, he does a good Trump.
Do you ever see his Trump trace?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
it. Pretty good.
Talks just like him.
Okay, that was 4-3 still. Nobody got that.
Man.
Number 11, anybody's ball game at this point. In this clip, I'm going to play a clip. We got to do an audio day. We're doing an audio daily double. In this clip, Kamala Harris will mention A, colonizing the sun, B, her wardrobe, C, her pronouns, D, both B and C.
Her pronouns.
Are you playing the clip?
I will when you answer.
Oh, okay.
He said pronouns. Incorrect.
Can you read them again? Because I was confused.
A, colonizing the sun. D, her wardrobe. C, her pronouns. Or D, both B and C.
Her wardrobe.
All right, here we go.
I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a
Both
woman
of
sitting
them.
at the table wearing a blue suit.
Oh, she said it was both B and C.
Damn it.
She
man.
mentioned her wardrobe and her pronouns.
Why would she mention her pronouns?
Oh, this isn't even AI, but this is all the crap you're going to get from now to the election. This is her. So they're spreading this around going, boy, What a moron, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think she's at a conference with a bunch of blind people. So she's letting them know who she is and what she's wearing, because you can't see me. So that's all you're going to get. Nothing's real. There's no context with everything. Everything's
but you
fake.
didn't used to have to say my pronouns are this.
Oh,
in
no,
front of blind
yeah.
people.
Well, you shouldn't say your pronouns in front of anybody.
It's like they can hear you and tell that you're a woman. So
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that they're going along with the pronoun shit is, enough.
Yeah,
reason,
that's enough
reason for me to not. It's like, hey,
with a mask on.
I just prefer to keep grammar the way it was. I don't know if that makes you any kind of phobe.
yeah.
I want to keep my grammar the way it was. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so it's still 4-3. Number 12, Republican Representative Anna Paulina Luna accused the head of the Secret Service of
Service.
of perjury. She accused her of perjury yesterday. Who did Anna Paulina Luna defeat to win her seat? Donna. 5.
Kevin Hazlett.
Correct. Kevin Hazlett.
For what?
For I don't know, Congress or whatever. Was it Senate, Congress, one of the deal?
He was trying to run.
I know, man. I was hoping we'd have somebody in Congress that we knew. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Dang it.
Sorry, I didn't let you get your answers out.
No, that was just.
Had to answer it.
All right, it's 4-4. It's tied up with 2 questions, Trace. Don't blow it.
I'm going to guarantee.
Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers was in the news recently for A, having a MAGA sticker inside his locker, B, saying the assassination attempt on Trump was a government setup.
That one.
Incorrect. C, saying ayahuasca made him an atheist. Or D, missing minicamp. Donna.
The atheist one.
Incorrect.
Missing camp.
Missing minicamp.
Why did he do that? Is he still playing?
I don't know. It's Aaron Rodgers. I don't even know what I don't even know why. Oh, I got one more.
Missing what type of camp?
It's 4-4, and this is it. Mini camp.
What's mini camp?
Yeah.
It's a tiny camp.
Maybe he would have went if it wasn't called that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mini camp.
I like a big tent.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last one. Break the tie, 4-4. Rumor has it, Joe Biden is A, on a beach in Tahiti with a 16-year-old girl.
Wait a minute. Start it over again.
Rumor has it.
Okay.
Joe Biden is A, on a beach in Tahiti with a 16-year-old girl. B, dead. C, actually Jim Carrey wearing a mask. Or D, both B and C.
Ooh.
What? Jim Carrey wearing a mask.
Incorrect.
Oh, God.
Actually dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Incorrect.
It's always the 2.
Both B and C.
Which is what?
He's dead.
And
also that he was Jim Carrey wearing a mask.
Fuck. We're both right.
Oh, my God.
813 Gamer. Got it right. B and C.
And when the real answer is on an island with an underage girl or something.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
now
what
they're
do we
saying
do?
they're saying he's dead. Oh, so we're a tie here.
I could just hit the buzzer. I could just hit the buzzer, and whoever it lands on wins.
That's worse than penalty
I
kicks.
consider myself that I won because
Of course she does.
because I got that stamp one.
She didn't get
Oh,
the
look,
stamp
it's
one.
mine.
No.
Thanks,
Here
Here
it
we
is.
go. Here we go. The winner is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll take it. I needed it.
Maybe it's just Donna 4.
No,
Donna
no,
5.
no. We agreed that
Trace
we were doing it.
2.
Nobody
With
said
one
no.
draw. One draw.
No.
Should have a
Give me a
tie-breaking question.
win.
He can have the win.
Give me a tie. I don't have a quite good. First question in chat is the tiebreaker. Don't look at your computer screens.
Okay.
Here we go.
I am not.
Give me a question, chat. First question up. Better be a good one.
Close
it's a
your eyes.
tiebreaker.
She's looking at the big screen now.
I can't see that. I'll tell you that
neither
right
can I.
now.
12 to 18 second delay. I'll wait for this question. This tiebreaker 4-4 in trivia. Looking for a chat tiebreaker. Nobody can think of a question. You know,
it's so hard.
Like when somebody says right now, but think of a tie-breaking question. I'm like, I don't know. What's a squash? I can't think of nothing. I can't.
A vegetable.
You win.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Or is it a fruit? Who knows nowadays?
That's not kosher, Ink Spike. What year did the Civil War end?
1865.
Elab says it too. No, nope,
1864.
You got it right.
All right, it's looking like chat is stumped themselves as well.
Yeah, make fun of us again.
I win.
All right, here we go. Quick,
me.
what was the date of the first American moon landing?
1964.
Do you know that? I don't think you're right, but I don't know. I got to look it up. Well, that's
who's closer. Ask what do you say?
VW Rick asked it. You got to say, babe. You got to say.
1963.
Okay.
Damn it.
She tried to reverse prices right.
Yeah.
She reverse prices right.
What is it?
Incorrect. I mean, it never happened. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Who said that?
Elab.
Look it up.
And that's Navy says 68. Town and Country says 69.
I was going to say 72.
I was going to say 69 maybe.
Well, she tried to prices right me the wrong way.
Oh, that's right. It was after. It was
Jiminy Christmas. No,
before.
Somebody
Kennedy
Google it for Christ's sake.
I know.
1969.
Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to. For good God's sake.
Who asked this question? VW Rick, and look, he's nowhere to be found. 69. 69. So Trace wins.
Yeah.
Did you look it up, or are you going by?
I'm going by VW Rick, who asked the question.
Yes.
And he gave us the misinformation.
I win. You can't take it away a third time.
Trace.
If he'd have just had
5-3.
If he would have just had the stamp answer correct,
oh my God,
I would have won.
He's gonna bring that up later tonight.
She's the biggest election denier in history.
Yep.
Because I was going with the highest price.
So Donna 5, Trace 3. Trace making it a little bit more respectable. Good for you, Trace.
Finally.
Good for you, Trace.
Fix was in it. All right, tell me your opinions on
Doglog subscribed for 61 months. When was that?
Deep Doglog.
I didn't see that.
It's deep. Probably in the middle of the night when he was doing creepy things. Had to get up and subscribe.
Did you show him VW Rick's?
Oh yeah, where is that? That's Facebook.
That was on Facebook.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Keep going down.
It's this one, isn't it? No, that's not it. See, everybody's got different names.
Rick, his name's Rick.
I know. So I'm going so far, I feel as if I've missed it now. Gotta go back to the top. Gotta go back to the top. No. Ah, there it is. I missed it. Okay, here it is. Here's his tackle box. Tackle Biz.
Gosh, I wish should I go get my tackle box?
Yeah, I think you should. We should display yours tackle box.
Oh, we got
This is
to.
VW Rick's
Next break, we'll get my
okay,
tackle box.
Now check it
Trace
out.
doesn't know what's in his tackle box.
Oh, nice.
The lighters, papers, grinders, matches in case of emergency. Oh, look at that. We got Jolly Rancher gummies.
His tackle box is full of drugs. I like it.
We got cones, pre-rolls.
Man, I want to go fishing with him.
Is it vapes? Is that Vape City? Is that what he's got there? That's all vapes, right?
It looks
That's
like
a massive amount of vapes. He could be lost at sea for like 3 months. Be the happiest guy lost at sea ever.
He's got 30 strains of flour, 8 different edibles.
Oh, these are
edibles and vapes and
is the C the FWC gonna tolerate this? Is this
I don't think
is this
so.
all you got receipts? I guess.
Do they ever look
Is it
in
all
your-
medicinal?
Did they look in your tackle box?
I don't know. It depends on what they're looking for. If they're looking for drugs, they might. Man, especially if the top of your tackle box has lighters and papers in it.
But I guess as long as you bought all this at the dispensary,
Yeah.
you're good
You're
to
good
go.
to go.
You got your license on you, I guess. That's why you got it. That's the only reason.
He's
anybody-
overdoing it, though.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a.
definitely thinking about getting stranded out there.
I don't think he's ever coming back.
There's no need to come back ever.
There isn't.
Imagine how hungry you'd be.
That's it.
So hungry to eat all your edibles.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I got a case of self-defense here. Tell me what you think of this case of self-defense.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Looks like we're at an intersection. Guy with green got out of his car, coming up to this white truck. What do you think?
The guy in the green has a gun in his hand.
Does he have a gun in his hand?
Yeah.
Does have a gun
Then,
in his
yeah,
hand.
I think you're good.
I think this got ruled self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
man,
if
don't
you don't
bring-
know when
Don't
that
be
guy,
bringing out a gun.
Yeah.
Because that's what he hit.
And-
That's what he hit his car with.
And then he hits him. Then he hits the car, which is a
hit the-
threatening.
Yeah, he bashed the car with a gun in his hand anyway.
Oh, well, you bring a gun to a gunfight
You might
and aren't
get
ready
shot.
and aren't ready to use it. You're just trying to show off your.
Yeah.
This guy's just showing off his gun, like thinking he's a badass, and it got him shot.
And you see him. The guy probably saw the gun in his hand, and then down here he switched hands and then put his hand up like this.
Yeah.
So the guy probably thought that gun was in that hand.
Yeah.
And he's pulling his gun up to because
Not
show
guil-
it again. You'll see
Not
him
guilty. Not
switch
guilty.
hands.
You know.
Watch him switch hands with the gun. Right here. See, and then
Yep.
he put his hand up.
Yep.
Looked like he was pulling out the
He
gun.
Yeah.
He got off. Self-defense. Don't bring it. Don't be just so eager to whip out that gun, buddy. Oh, he got neck shot.
Man, that wasn't
he got
good.
neck shot. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come up to somebody's car with a gun.
I mean,
I don't
you
even.
can't-
That's what you
You're
get
gonna
for
get
jumping
you're
out of
gonna
your
get
car.
Shot. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah. Not what you get, but when you're
Just-
approaching someone like that.
Over traffic stupidity.
Yeah,
Over
I mean,
traffic
that's
stupidity,
ridiculous.
It's a freaking. I mean, I'll yell all day long, "You stupid mother effer!" in my car, but
Yeah.
I'm never gonna do anything.
I'm never getting out of my car.
Never gonna. I don't even try. I try not to even flip people off anymore. Just don't honk. It ain't no. It's a no-win situation.
Yep.
Just
DJ
let it. Just let it be. Just
DJ
let it
Digital
be.
Trip says, "I'm surprised he let the guy get that close to him."
Yeah.
The
yeah.
moment you saw the gun, it's a clean shoot.
I'm
think
pretty sure it
so.
is. Yeah. Yep. Man.
Yeah.
Thought
I
this
don't
guy
know-
thought he was a badass.
What if you don't have a gun and a guy comes up and does that? What if he didn't have a gun?
You're effed. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, he's still coming out. You don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's coming up to attack you and punching your
I
door. Do you
know.
have?
I
Can
mean,
you shoot him then?
That's
Well, you
pretty
said- I thi-
threatening the way he come out. Yeah, and he punched his door.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean if he doesn't
If he
have
didn't
a gun?
Yeah.
have a gun, can you still shoot him?
That would be a real nut tugger.
Yeah.
If he didn't have a gun, that wouldn't be because he never, other than punch the door, he was.
Well, that's pretty threatening.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, there's going to be somebody in the jury going, "Wow, he didn't."
Yeah.
You
He
know,
didn't have a
that's-
gun, but he was pretty much
It
threatening.
could go at the 50-50. I think it's
Yeah.
going to go either way, and I don't know which one.
I
You
don't
got to go
either.
with the one that caused the problem there like that, because the one in the truck, it's like you can't send him off to jail, for not knowing if someone was going to come kick his ass or not.
Yep. Yep. Stay in
Yeah.
your car.
Stay in your car.
Chill out.
And don't
Chill the
don't
fuck
take
out.
a gun with
oh
you.
my god.
I wish for one day you could just know which people are have a gun on them.
Yeah.
Just out
Just
of
like
curiosity,
everybody-
how many people
Oh,
have
I
guns?
can't
Everybody
even-
had
can't
a
even
red
imagine.
circle on him that has a gun.
Yeah.
And see how
Just
many.
be so curious to know. Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
How many people got the guns? Every car. Whether it's,
Yeah, I think it's probably more than you think.
It's probably way more than you think.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, well, it's not a bad idea for some people.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, like I got blasted. Don't be
You
whipping.
got blasted right
Don't be
in the
whipping.
neck.
Yeah.
Don't be whipping out your gun, man.
Did it kill? He did die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neck shot. Oh, that can't.
Ugh.
Man, I'm having bad luck with bands recently. SoFlo broke up, and then that Juice World got killed.
Yep.
Man, after he got killed, for some reason now all his video. I guess I must have watched a couple of his freestyles, and his videos are always popping up on my TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Who?
And he had that one before he died. I can't even think of what it was.
No.
In my head.
Juice WRLD.
You gave me everything, thoughts of
No.
now you're just better off.
Lucid Dreams. I think I know that one.
That's what
How's
I'm
that
thinking
go?
singing.
Oh, how's it go?
It's a good song.
How'd he die?
He freaked out at the airport and popped all his pills.
Yeah, he took all his pills and OD'd.
They
Oh,
were searching
no.
him and he freaked out.
You don't want to go to prison in a foreign land.
But now I'm listening to like a bunch of his freestyles and all this. And I'm like, man, I think I kind of like Juice WRLD. I started to like him as soon as he dies.
And Julio Fulio or whatever his name was.
Was
You probably miss him too.
Yeah, I miss
Julio
Julio Coolio or Fulio.
I
Fulio
don't know.
Coolio.
Either way.
I forgot which
Fulio Coolio.
one.
Julio.
Coolio, because there was already a Coolio, wasn't there?
I think it was Julio Coolio. Let's Google it.
I'll Google it.
Julio Coolio. Julio Coolio. Julio Coolio?
Yeah.
Julio Coolio.
Julio Fulio.
Julio Fulio. God
The-
rest your soul.
Yeah.
They said most of his songs, like he just freestyle. Like this song would just
In
be
the studio
it
freestyle?
wasn't just like a weird rap and freestyle like people do. He'd like freestyle like songs and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Sounds like he's freestyling. to me. Sounds like he's definitely freestyling.
It's a good song.
That's a bunch of nonsense to me. These people yakking in the background. What's with
Hasn't
music
even started
today?
yet. Come on.
Music today.
This one's
Who
not.
would come up with Juice WRLD?
I don't even know.
You get these.
No O. Juice WRLD. World with no O.
Oh.
World. It's like the weekend. Weekend. There's no E in weekend. Shut the fuck up.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love
And I hate you.
and I hate you and I cannot change you. So
I must replace you. Easier said than done. No, that's a good
Yeah,
song.
that is a good
you easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening
To my heart instead of my head.
to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
Just freestyling.
Yeah.
It's an easy gig right there. If you mess up the verse, you go back and just make up another one.
Yeah.
You left me falling and landing inside my grave.
Yeah.
It
Not a
was
bad
pretty
song.
good.
Not a bad song.
I know that you want me dead.
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Juice WRLD.
dead.
Sorry about your luck. You made a really bad decision.
What kind of drugs did
Swallowed
he?
17 Oxycontins at the airport.
Damn it.
Do you remember what kind of
shoulda-
drug it was?
I think it was something like that, But it seems like they could have Narcan him back to life. Somebody would just have
It's another country. They're like just looking at him.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that here.
I guess so.
Every cop doesn't need Narcan in Sweden. Sorry, buddy. I don't remember. I think it was somewhere like that over in Europe or the Netherlands. Sorry, Juice WRLD. Rest in peace.
I mean, but if I just swallow it, like, how long did it take? Like, I have so many questions. Like, once he swallowed a bunch of pills, it seems like he'd be like, fuck, I just swallowed a bunch of pills.
I think it takes a long time for pills probably.
Yeah, so you
Could
just
be a
like,
while.
He was just like, I'm gonna ride this out, see how it
I
goes.
think you're gonna do okay too. That probably just stopped his heart, right?
I guess
stopped his breathing in his heart.
Said
What do you got?
Had a
Them's the-
convulsion episode and a seizure.
Well.
Says 2 doses of naloxone, was that an emergency medication,
Oh,
were
I
administered as it was suspected he had an opioid overdose. It was oxycodone and codeine.
Man, he must have done a lot of
Sorry
it.
about your luck, Juice World. Them's the breaks.
So are they saying they gave him something like Narcan
Yes,
and
yes.
it didn't work?
It didn't work. He took too much.
Took too much.
Why?
He was. Oh man, that's crazy. Just to accidentally kill yourself at the airport with pills.
They found 70 pounds of marijuana on the aircraft.
70 pounds. What? I don't even understand what.
I mean, at that point, is he not
What are you
even?
ta-
Is he
what
just?
are-
Is he? You're drug dealing
Is
on
he
the
a drug
side?
dealer? It's like, okay, so one of those bags of feed for the horses
Yeah.
is 50 pounds.
And it's heavy horse feed.
It's heavy. So imagine how big a big ass 70
Little
pound.
pounds like this
I don't
big.
even understand why are you flying around with 70 pounds of weed.
I don't know. They
About
they
the
told
dumbest
him
thing I've ever heard.
part of his entourage or whatever said that he had told the cops he had taken several unknown pills, including allegedly swallowing multiple Percocets to hide them while they were searching his luggage. Yeah, that's crazy.
So 70 pounds of weed. Maybe he took a fucking handful of fucking pills. You know. You need just. I mean, some of those opioids that they get, I forget what they're called, like Dilaudidins, I think, and stuff, are just like, 30 and 60 milligrams. Like one pill could almost kill a normal person. But you get used to them, but if you pop a handful of those, you're gonna die for sure, I guess.
Do you know how many pills he took? Does it say how many pills he took?
How many pills
No,
did he
it
take?
didn't say.
I want to know. Is it ridiculous amount? I gotta spell it right. Juice World with no O.
It doesn't say how, just said he took.
The consumer probably consumed a pint of lean. 16 ounces of lean. Do you know what the normal dose of lean is?
Not that much, I don't think
I
so.
think you're supposed to sip on the syrup.
Yeah,
not chug
the
a
syrup.
pint of syrup. And more than 20 pills.
20. That would freak me out. It probably freaked me out.
It's
It
a
says
freaky
he
way,
had
probably a
a
freaky way to die.
He had a history of drug abuse beginning at an early age. He spoke openly about his experiences. His mother claimed that he was also dealing with anxiety and depression on top of battling with drug addiction. He had agreed to attend drug rehab weeks to his death.
Now,
So he was a drug addict.
but he took all that stuff to hide it, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, he didn't want to go to prison. Did it say where he was? I don't even
He
know.
thought I'd be good.
He was in a different country, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Just
either.
in America?
He was flying from Los Angeles to Chicago.
Man, you were.
Man, it ain't that big of a deal. You get jail for a little bit. You'd be out in a year.
I don't know about. What do you get nowadays
I
with
don't
70 pounds of weed, though?
Yeah.
Is that still
'Cause
a big charge?
I read a thing recently that said that cops, in Florida, they said they're still cracking down on people for small amounts of weed. They're just trying to get it all in before they legalize it, on the ballot in November. Because they said people are still getting, some lady had like half a joint or something in her car, and they freaking
Still doing it.
busted her.
They
and
want to
she
do
said-
it, you know.
I get confused.
They want to get you.
I mean,
Because she thought it's just a little bit. Nothing going to happen to me because it's, people are smoking it legally all around me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then they said, no, they're still cracking down on people.
I mean,
for it.
that's hard for me to even comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, growing up, like, me and my friends smoked weed like it was legal. Like, I mean, going, I'd even, got in trouble for it at one point and didn't know what to do driving around. It was like smoking weed while we drove around. Not smoking weed wasn't an option. Like that, it wasn't like, I guess we'll have to stop smoking weed in the car and just smoke it at home. Like, that wasn't an option.
Yeah.
You know, we're rolling blunts everywhere we went.
That's about right.
And then, you know, we just acted like it was legal, and then getting a card and it being legal, and then your card expiring, and you're just like, well, what? It's not, you know, mine was expired, and I was debating whether to renew it, and I'm like, is weed even illegal anymore? Do I need it?
It's illegal if they want it to be illegal. You know, if they want to get you, they'll get you. They'll get you. They'll get you. All right, let's take a break. Come back with the Sean Raz Shitty Call of the Week. Don't forget the Hang tonight at 6 o'clock. Holy moly. The Hang tonight at 6 o'clock. And we'll be right back with the Sean Raz Shitty Song of the Week and more ClusterF.
You've reached the Donald, the most powerful man in the world.
Yes, Donald, it's Hillary.
Hillary who? I know a lot of Hillarys. Hillary Swank, Hillary Duff, who, by the way, has really let herself go. She looks like a fucking pig.
It's Hillary Clinton, and I've just called to congratulate you.
You know, Hillary, I have to say, even though you're a nasty woman, such a nasty woman, you put up a hell of a fight. You were like a bulldog. Scratch that. Actually, more like a pig. You fought like a fucking pig.
Well, I'm trying to be the bigger person here, and I'll take that as a compliment, Donald.
Tell that asshole to go fuck himself.
Shut up, Bill.
Hey, Donald, Ivanka says she wants to blow me.
Bill, you are not going to take over my concession call. Shut up.
Look, Hillary, I appreciate what you're trying to do. But I have to be honest. All I can picture right now are your fat, disgusting cankles. Such disgusting cankles. Give me that phone, bitch. Hillary? Oh, shit, she passed out again. Bill, I just want you to know something. Right now, Melania is blowing the 45th president of the United States of America. Yeah. Look, Donald, that sounds really hot, but I'm kind of steamed at you. What do you mean steamed? I mean, do you realize how much pussy grabbing you have cost me? I was going to be the first man. No responsibilities. Just traveling around the world on Air Force One, getting my dick sucked. Sorry, Bill, that's going to be President Donald J. Trump's job now. Flying around the world, grabbing pussy. I'm going to grab Angela Merkel's pussy. I'm going to grab the Queen of England's dusty old pussy. I'm going to grab Kate Middleton's pussy. I might even grab Pippa's pussy. You son of a bitch, it's not...
Bill?
What the... Hang on a second. What?
I need you now.
Oh, man, Hillary wants consolation sex. I gotta snort about 8 Viagra. Shit. Good luck riding that cow. Yeah, well, good luck with that turd Obama left you, you son of a bitch.
It's time for It's a Racing Deal, the nation's favorite game show. At least the junior nation. And now here's your host, Billy Ray Smith Johnson.
Howdy, everybody, and welcome to It's a Racing Deal, the exciting new game show where all the questions are about racing. Today's contestants are Spice Boy and Manson from the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Alrighty, let's get started. First question. These 4 words are said before every NASCAR race. Manson.
Not this bullshit again.
Nope. Spice Boy.
Somebody please kill me.
No. The correct answer was gentlemen, start your engines. Next question. Who is famous for saying boogity, boogity, boogity? Spice Boy.
A retarded hillbilly from Alabama?
Sorry, incorrect. Manson.
Kentucky hillbilly with Tourette syndrome.
Sorry, the answer was Darrell Waltrip. Next question. How many laps is the Daytona 500?
500 too many.
Nope. The Daytona Speedway is 2.5 miles long. Therefore, the race is only 200 laps.
200 laps too many.
Sorry, too late. Next question. What does the term draft mean? Manson.
That's where I'd rather be, drafted to fight and die in Iraq than watch a fucking NASCAR race.
Nope. Spice Boy.
It's the type of beer I have to drink 32 of before I can tolerate a fucking NASCAR race.
Sorry. Actually, drafting is the science of one car getting up right behind another car in order to create Now, boys, you ain't gonna learn nothing about racing if you keep on ringing that bell.
Exactly.
Next question. What does the term marbles stand for? Spice Boy.
What you have to be out of your fucking marbles to have to watch this bullshit.
Nope. Manson.
Let's see, marbles. Oh yeah, what I'd rather have shoved up my ass than watch NASCAR.
Wrong again. Marbles is when you start getting up on the high side of the track and... Oh, what the hell? You boys don't care anyways. Next question. What does DNF stand for? Spice Boy.
Dumb NASCAR fans.
Nope. Manson.
Dumb NASCAR fucks?
Sorry, it actually stands for did not finish. Next question. What happens under a green-white checker? Spice Boy.
Who gives a fuck?
Wrong. Manson.
What should happen every time? One lap and the fucking race is over.
Oh, so close, Manson. Let's throw it over to the judges and see what they say. Oh no! The sound of Dale Earnhardt Sr. hitting the wall means the judges have said no. Next question. What does COT stand for? Spice Boy.
I don't fucking care.
Wrong. Manson.
COT spells cot, which is what I need after watching 5 minutes of racing. A fucking cot.
Sorry. Ooh-wee. That sound means it's time for today's audio challenge. Now, I'm going to play you a sound, and you boys need to tell me what it is. Spice Boy.
What I wish was the sound of 1,000 bees eating away my eardrums so I wouldn't have to hear this fucking race car.
Wrong. Manson.
The sound of a NASCAR fan chasing a black man who accidentally wandered into his trailer park.
Nope. That was the beautiful sound of a genuine NASCAR motor being dynoed. Yeehaw! All right, well, that sound means we've come to our last question. And unfortunately, both of you boys are tied at 0. So here it is. Here's your chance to take the checkered flag and enter victory lane.
Yippee.
It's the final Racing Deal Challenge. All right, here we go. Give me your best imitation of a NASCAR in-car radio. Spice Boy, go!
There, high side, there, loose, there, fresh rubber, there, just got freight train, there,
Manson, go!
There, quarter pedal, there, we're 3 wide, there, junior nation, there, little tight, there, biggity.
Woo-wee. Boy, that was so good. You guys are both winners. And now here's your grand prize. It's a genuine, all-access pit pass to see Donnie Schatz, the screaming half-breed, at the Winter Nationals in Eldora. Woo-hoo!
What the fuck? That's horse shit.
I'm out of here.
Let's go.
Well, these boys seem to be genuinely excited by that. Make sure you join us next week on It's a Racing Deal.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Don't forget to hang tonight. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock tonight to hang. Glitch free. That's when it started. All started last hang.
Yeah.
Something happened with the internet.
I gotta figure out how to spin the ball in bowling.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. It's the
right
next.
down the middle,
it's
man.
the next step. I think. I think I'm.
Do you want to take
The next step to being a professional bowler?
I mean, you can't. You can't even get. I think you got to get good scores down the middle before you could.
I guess I don't do enough bowling, or I don't know.
You don't do enough bowling to spin it. It's going to cause you misery.
I went with Lauren and I beat my highest score at 136. I got like 142.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What does Lauren shoot?
I mean, she's getting better.
Roll.
She's getting better. She was rolling like 40s.
Oh man, yeah.
And I think she got in the 80s last time we went. She almost got 100. I think.
You can just break 100. If that's all you need in bowling, just break 100.
Yeah.
You're just going to hang out, really. It's not that fun to knock down them pins.
Yeah. I just hate it, not being good at something. Like I can even go to Top Golf and be, one of the better people just driving it. But when it comes to bowling, there's like a 80-year-old man next to me rolling 200, and I'm like, fuck, I can't get him up.
He's spinning it, right?
Yeah, he's spinning it.
Yeah, he's spinning it, buddy. You got to learn to spin. That makes it exciting.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I feel like when you spin it, like if you're with a bunch of friends, they're gonna make fun of you for being too good at bowling.
I don't know. A lot of people are gonna put you over. I don't think a lot of people are putting people over for bowling.
I don't think so.
I just don't think it's a thing. We got the Sean Raz song. Sean Raz, shitty song of the week.
I bet it's shitty.
I think we picked. Didn't we approve like the last two?
Maybe the last two, man.
Two.
I don't know how.
Forgiata Blow and Trump Latinos and Black Donald Trump.
God, they all got together.
They all got together to split.
See this
mishmash. Video unavailable.
Yes, thank God.
It's been removed by the uploader.
Yeah, it was so bad.
What?
They took it down.
There it is. No,
yes.
It's gone. I gotta go back. Okay, what is this video? It doesn't even say what the name of the video is.
Thank God.
Can't get it. God dang it.
Saved by the internet.
I'm gonna Google it.
There's a lot of names you gotta Google. There's a lot of people in this song. How long's this song?
Forgiata Blow.
It's 15 minutes long.
Trump Latinos. There's nothing. This is the most ridiculous. Black Donald.
Yeah, I wouldn't even Google this. You're gonna show up on some type of list.
I don't even know what kind of list it is, but I would. All right.
Here are the videos.
I don't know which one it is. Do they have more than one?
I doubt it.
It's got 41,000 views.
Black Donald Trump. Black Donald. Trump Latinos. Forgiata Blow. Make America great again. We about to turn Las Vegas into Mar-a-Lago.
We about to turn Las Vegas into the White House.
Yeah, we Trump shoes.
Latinos. Trump Latinos. Life for Trump. Let's go.
Is it?
No justice.
Huh?
Is that not Tekashi 6ix9ine? I
one?
guess not. I guess it just kind of.
This guy, that guy,
he
no.
Like, no, he's not.
He's a Trump Latino.
There's no peace. It's a MAGA party. No justice. No peace. It's a MAGA party.
That guy
We're
can
about
sing.
34, cause I'm repping 47. Democrats losing their mind, cause we voting for a felon. Now look what you done started.
He's heavily auto-tuned, though.
Yeah,
heavily
heavily.
auto-tuned.
Trying to indict my president.
Now look what you
He did look like Tekashi. What happened to him? He not make it anymore because he was a little narc.
Everybody's trying to kill him.
Everybody hates him. I mean, he's like the most hated person in the world. Didn't he get beat up in a bathroom or something?
Something like that, yeah.
One video we watched.
Snitches get stitches. I don't know. This song's pretty like not there. Nothing to it, right? Just like it's elevator music.
What you done started.
Donald Trump's my president. Trump got 3 baby mamas and must shot 34 felonies.
Does that make him the first black president? Let's ask the streets.
Got me like hell no. Let him out the cell, y'all.
This is like people. One of those things where people are just talking and they somehow turn it into music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they auto-tune it and turn it into a song when they're just talking.
Even though she didn't hush up.
Didn't Bill Clinton give Monica Lewinsky cash to shut the
They don't want Trump, they want all of us. Rig the system right in front of us.
Better than I'm straight fucking us. Quick, Sleepy Joe the fuck up.
I'd rather vote for
I don't know what to think.
I don't
think
either.
anymore.
It's
What's
all
going on?
My brain is scrambled.
What's going on in the world? I don't even know what's going on. We've got Trump Latinos, Forgiata Blow, and Black Donald Trump singing songs, marking out to Trump. I don't know what's going on.
4 felonies, the one that shot with his daughter. Letting Wheezy Weed, the next VP. Keep the Trump train rolling.
No justice, no peace. It's a MAGA party. No justice, no peace.
It's a MAGA party.
And we're about 34, cause I'm repping 47. Democrats losing their mind,
There's a song it reminds me of.
now look what you done started.
What did you say?
This is weird. It's a weird song it reminds me of, but I can't think of it.
Trying to indict my
What?
All right, let's get to the black Trump. Here we go. What are you gonna say?
What is this even?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know
what
what
genre music would this be? This is like, is
garbage,
this pop? Trash pop?
Garbage / pop. Trash. I don't know. It's political. What do you call
Political pop.
opportunism?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know Biden loves minors. Name one thing Biden's done for y'all, but set this country on fire. Then lied to us black people. Pushing propaganda saying Trump is it. Say George Floyd.
Democrats aren't.
Donald Trump is my felon.
You said Donald Trump's my felon.
Aren't the only ones that do that. So he lied to us black people. We get lied to too. So
They lie to all people
We all
all
get
the
lied to.
time. 100% lie.
hold DC accountable for what they did to our country. Stand up and fight for your right.
to party.
America's fed up. It's time to do what's right. Vote Trump. No justice, no peace. It's a MAGA party. No justice, no peace. It's a MAGA party. Ain't worried about 34, cause I'm repping 47.
Who's 34? Ain't worried about 34.
I don't
34
even know.
convictions.
Oh, maybe.
Democrats losing their mind, cause we going for a felon. Now look what you done started.
I mean, these kind of people didn't used to care about politics at all.
It's opportunity.
Now they're just
it's
all
opportunist.
rapping about
It's
it.
opportunist rap. They're just like, man, my rap career is going nowhere, but I could jump on this MAGA train
Yeah.
and sell some.
I'll hop on
and
it.
see 41,000 people to watch my
Look at
video.
those shoes.
What you done started.
They bring them boats, he still gon' win.
Now look what you done started.
If he's in the cell, we'll write him in.
Now look what you done
If
started.
he's in the cell, we'll write him in.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's my president.
I think that we should all agree that if Trump gets in and he doesn't change this country for the better, then we all have to do something to kick all these people out. Because,
We all got duped.
yeah, then can we finally learn that they just say, I mean, because it's been, how many years do they have to say whatever they want, whatever they think the American people want to hear, and then they
Do
just
the
don't
opposite.
do it. They do the opposite, or
Yeah.
they just don't do it. How many years does that take to realize that?
Well, you know what happens if Trump gets in there and doesn't change America for the better? They're just gonna say the Democrats didn't let him do it.
Yeah.
There's no scenario.
So let's all just
That's
vote for
good.
Trump, because we already know what it's like now under the Democrats. It's shit. So
We can
let's just all go ahead, vote for Trump, and see if anything changes. And if it
The
doesn't,
final
they're
test.
all out.
The
Both
final
all
test.
out.
The
They're
final
all
test.
Although we're not allowed to kick him out, are we?
Or
What do
may-
you mean?
No, there's
We
no
don't
kicking.
have
There's no
any
kicking.
choice. We can't kick him out.
No kicking out. They put you in
Can't
jail.
kick him
You
out
can't
of
kick him out.
office
No.
and say you're fired. We can't just say you're fired. I'm not calling for
You're
anything. I'm
fired.
saying calling for them to be fired. We should
can't
be allowed
fire.
to say you're all fired.
Should have a national recall election for every member of
Oh,
Congress.
how did
Yeah.
Donald Trump not drop that line in the debate?
What?
America needs me. You're fired.
Yep.
How? I think he would have got a pop for that
Yeah.
one, man.
Joe Biden, you're fired.
You can't even say you're fired. It's probably trademarked.
You guarantee he's trademarked it. All right, we got 10 more seconds of this nonsense.
Okay.
This nonsense.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Like techno pop.
I mean,
Oh.
it had a pleasant little beat, but it was nothing that I'd ever want to ever hear again in my entire life, ever.
It wasn't terrible.
41,000 views, that ain't, I don't know, that's not that good, is it? How you making
No.
money on 41,000 views on
Split
YouTube?
it what? 6 ways, was it?
Splitting between 6 guys. That's got to be rough.
That's more than they made last week.
Who?
Do you-
For
I'm
Jetta
just-
Blow?
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
know.
42.
It's been up there for a month, though.
Ooh, it's not too good.
Yeah, it's not too good. You'd think with that star power, I mean, they had three headliners in that group. How that
Which
hit?
were
Forgiato Blow, the Latin boys, Latin Trumpers, and the Black Trump. I mean, 3 superstars. I guess not.
not so much.
You've seen the guy that the guys that find stuff on the internet.
Like, what are we talking? Like in the water?
Like all you gotta do is show them a picture, and they'll
Yeah.
find the picture no
where
matter
they're-
where it is in the world.
What now? Are they using like some AI to figure this shit out, or are they like?
I don't know if it's.
You could show me a picture, and I'd just be like, "Fuck!" Like, I don't fuck if I know.
I don't know.
I mean, they'd have to. It has to
Could
be
be
a picture to where
there's some.
there's got to be some clue to
There's
begin
got to be
with.
some clue.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Let the timer start. Now, immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this photo in Photoshop. Because in Photoshop, I can sit here and mess with the light levels to see if there's anything in the background of the photo. Because right now we have no context to go off of whatsoever. It's very grainy. You can see the difference in the two. But I think if I do this again, we can see right here, there is a menu. I think that's going to be our biggest clue. We also have this thing where the light is sitting in. So when we're looking for the table, that's going to be good. We also have this kind of like patterned wood grain going this way at times and then switches like this. So this is all distinct things that we're going to be looking for. This definitely in the middle is going to be the biggest clue though. Since this is the DNG file, it's the raw file. I'm going to see if the uncropped photo is still saved. It is, okay. And do we get more menu? We do get more menu in the original photo. So this is actually very helpful. Let's go back to the menu here. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
How can he uncrop a photo
I think
that has
this
been
right
sent
here-
to him?
I think he went and said it's in a file that's. They still got the in that file. They still have the end. They didn't delete it or whatever.
See, he's cheating at this point.
Why aren't people like this working as
Yeah.
detectives to solve? Why aren't guys like these working on the assassination deal? You know,
I don't know.
This is where they concentrate all their energy on something
completely
so
meaningless.
useless.
Or does this guy just making fake videos where
Yeah.
he really knows?
He already knows. He takes the picture.
Yeah,
and then he works backwards.
Could do that.
It could be that way.
This is like a capital M that's like really bold, like that. And this right here is an X. You can see right here, this different coloring. It outlines exactly an X. So I think the last 3 letters of the menu of this restaurant are XIM. Okay, so we can see from his tweets that his most likely place
I mean,
he's
this is
always been a
kind
lot,
of
from what
it's kind of dumber than I thought.
Yeah.
You know, it's. He
Yeah.
didn't know he's gonna be able to find a menu with the name of the restaurant on it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that.
And you shouldn't be able to
That
go
was
through the
really
guy's
easy.
tweets.
Yeah.
It's like find it. You're supposed to find it. Just find it, not through clues in the guy's deal.
I've seen is in Hong Kong. So we're gonna go under the assumption that he was in Hong Kong during the time he took this photo. So this is what we have to work with right now is XIM in Hong Kong. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to search for restaurants in Hong Kong. I'm just gonna scroll, load all of these until I reach the end and then Control F XIM. No results. But the further you zoom in to Google, the more you get. But I'm just gonna start searching a lot of Hong Kong until I can find something that maybe looks fitting. Alright, so I found this restaurant called Maxim's Palace, but it's definitely not the right restaurant. But it does end in XIM, which is encouraging, but you can see it. I mean, yeah, this is never it, so, but it's encouraging. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Open Rice, which I think has the most extensive catalog.
This is this guy's hobby.
Yeah,
This
what
is
a-
fun. This is fun for this guy.
Please don't
This is
be
fun.
real.
This is fun for this
I
guy.
don't want this guy to live this life.
Food or restaurants in Hong Kong. If I use search XIM, these are all going to start with
This
X.
guy's in hell.
68 something XIM. My results this and this, so only 3 with the XIM or suffix. Okay, so next is I'm just going to run the script that only shows me restaurants in Hong Kong with XIM. We have 2 options here. Maxim's Palace, we already saw that one. It's not Maxim's Palace. And I think this one was where the other Maxim's Palace was. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not XIM. What if it's mix and it is reverted? That could definitely be the case. Alright, let's assume it's mix and let's do this again. In the mixing room. And this is the same wood pointed out where it's like different patterned. Okay, I think it's the mixing room, Hong Kong. Do they have the address to this in their bio? They do.
I think he
It
just
doesn't even
works.
show-
I think he works backwards.
I
It's
think
all
he
an
does
inside
too.
job. You know,
Inside job.
You know, some guy in Hong Kong that takes a picture. I think that's got to be it.
On the map. 4.1 stars.
I don't know. That one seemed It's pretty easy to me.
Yeah, it did seem easier than most.
I don't even feel morally right doing stuff like that. Like, I don't know why, but like to make these fake videos where you know something, it's like, I always think a good idea is to do that. And I'm like, but that's fucking stupid, man. Like,
what's the perk? What, I
You're
guess.
just lying.
Get them clicks. It's the fake guy who
There you
finds
go.
things.
That's the same candle right there. That's definitely the table. Oh, yep. He's just to the left.
I think
of
they
this,
like
right
to
here.
just say they think they're cool by saying how quickly they found something. They're showing.
I'm sure this is going to become
I found it real quick.
a sport soon, where people,
I
a
hope
game
so.
show or some kind of bullshit like that.
You're on like this seat right here. You can see these lines right here. I think is like these are the same as like this. That's definitely that. And we can see in the back, these right here, I think are the same as this drink dispensers right there, because they're slightly discolored.
All right.
God, I hate this guy. I hate you, sir. I hate you. Go do something else, man.
Yeah, solve some cold
Do
cases.
you think he has a job?
He should have a job doing that shit.
Finding stuff.
Hey, can you find this guy for me? And you're like, normally, no way. This guy's gonna find him for you.
In a nice chair. I did see a chair the other day. I would have it if Lauren wasn't with me. I don't think she was about
Was
me
it on
pulling.
the side of the road?
It was on the side of the road. I was going down, and it was one of those like nice gaming chairs that looked like it fell out of somebody's truck. I was like, man, if anything, it looks like I could maybe sell that thing. But we just kept going. Lauren was in the car. I'll stop and pick up anything. I've stopped to go through people's trash to see if, maybe it was a bag of money that fell out of somebody's car.
Or a bomb.
Want to hear about Adam Britton?
Nope.
The British zoologist facing 249 years in jail for raping, torturing, and killing dogs.
Fuck.
What? What is he? A what?
He's a zoologist. He's an expert on crocodiles.
Oh, I wonder if he's fucked a crocodile.
I think he's just into dogs.
Really?
He's just into dogs. The leading British crocodile expert confessed to bestiality and a plethora of animal sex abuse charges filed against him in Australia in September last year.
Man,
is he killing them too?
He has confessed to an interest in zoo sadism, and in numerous online messages presented to the court, he guided other people on how to perpetrate similar acts of abuse.
Guided people?
So, he'd give tutorials.
All right. Now go up to the dog
tutorials
and fuck it. Like, what do you mean?
Why would you need a tutorial?
Well, people like to. I don't know. He's going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how to torture a dog. Keep it alive longer while you torture it.
So he tortured a man, fucked him?
Yeah.
What a psycho.
Did he kill him too?
It says he moved to Australia in 1992 with his future wife, a wildlife ranger and biologist. The couple established a consultancy specializing in wild crocodiles, and he gained international recognition as a crocodile expert.
Fucker, I thought you were going to say.
What was his name?
Crocfuckers.com.
Hang on a second. Let me see. What's his name? Adam Britton.
What a creep, man.
This is in Australia, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think you get that. I think you get about 6 months in jail in the United States.
Maybe.
I mean,
They're property. Animals are property.
Yeah, I don't know which way I'd go. What do you think? If in America, you might get like a year for that or something.
He might get. How much did Michael Vick get? So he went to that. He didn't get no one.
Not too much.
Yeah, I think he'd be getting the Michael Vick type sentence. Says here that he used to get rescue dogs on the classifieds and film himself torturing the animals and post the videos on online platforms using pseudonyms such as Monster and Cerberus. He would also allegedly access child abuse material on these platforms. His disturbing actions led to the deaths of 39 dogs.
Man.
This is him talking. I was talking with someone else about why I love to hurt dogs. In a secret chat group, that he says, wasn't sure at first, but now I live for it. I can't stop myself from hurting dogs. I was sadistic as a child to animals, but I had repressed it in the last few years. I let it out again, and now I can't stop it. I don't want to stop it.
Yeah, see, this is the kind of guy they let out in America.
Yeah.
This is the kind of guy that you're like, you can't,
we can't hold him any longer.
You know, he didn't, kill any people or anything. But you could see, obviously, that this could escalate into killing children, pretty easily. Not even that, just what he's doing is fucked up, torturing, killing dogs. That's enough, but you could see the leap that he could easily jump to kids.
Yeah. I mean, you take this guy, you show all the evidence, and why can't we have a justice system that says, well, this person obviously should never see the light of day and have contact with any other person in this country again.
Yep,
and that's what
he's done.
That's what
I'm thinking if this guy somehow comes into contact with a child that he thinks he could get away with it with, he's taking that opportunity.
I think he is. He's like, oh my God. This is my chance.
And he had a girl, like a fiance. You don't think there were some flags in there?
I mean, you got a dog you got a dog torture chamber in your house.
And killer and rapist. How do you not have?
I mean, how do you hide dogs that you're raping? Like,
I know.
I mean, maybe
I'd like to know whether she was in on it.
I mean, it seems like it, because if I was bringing dogs home and then I was going in my room and locking the imaginary door to my room and torturing and raping animals and filming it, and then coming out with a dead dog, and Lauren being like, so what happened in there? How'd you kill that dog?
Yeah. There's definitely some red flags in that relationship.
Got to be a lot of red flags. It says it was quite a production, multiple camera angles and editing.
And what kind of places do you share such a thing on the web? Is it the dark web?
I would think it would be have to be the dark web, right?
I mean, isn't the dark web accessible enough to where not the dark web, the cops can have whoever our taxpayers or tax money is going to look at the dark web, that's as easily accessible as the regular web to somebody that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
So why can't they just get these people that are doing bad shit on the dark web?
Because that's where all the government officials are doing shit on the dark web.
And you'd have to come up with a whole new police agency, right? Like, the cops are...
They already got people looking at it, I'm sure.
I guess you do need to start hiring a computer expert hijacker dude at the...
They all have those.
I don't know if they do. A lot of people, nobody seems, in my experience, barely anybody I know really knows how to use the internet. People act like they do and say they do, but they only know how to do certain things.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. I've never known anybody who's like a computer hacker. How many computer hackers do you know?
Yeah.
None.
I think they're few and far between.
No, because there's things that, everybody acts like when you try to do something, they're like, oh, you don't know how to do that. Oh, do this, do this, do this. And then you ask them a real problem that you have with your computer, and they're like, I don't know.
I have no idea.
We need a hacker.
Yeah.
Fucking hacker.
I'm going to work on it later. I'm going to become a computer hacker.
Good luck with that.
Here's so they were greasing the Secret Service director yesterday in Congress.
Yeah, greasing like they all do in Congress. Anybody they put up there, it's like that's just a dog and pony show for sure.
It sure is. It's
where they yell at them and call them names,
call them on the carpet,
say stuff like
roast them.
Like we're really gonna get to the bottom of this, and they never do anything. They
grill you. I'm gonna grill you.
Do anything to any of those people? What happened to Fauci? They had him up there too. What happened to him?
Nothing.
What happened to Mark Zuckerberg? They had him up there. Nothing.
Happened to him.
All these people they have up there. Nothing ever other than their dog and pony show of, all right, let's get up there and act. You yell at them, you call them names, you do this, and then it'll be over, and we're done.
Nothing's
we're
gonna
done with
happen.
our
Nothing's
acting
gonna
for the
happen.
day.
What did she do?
The Secret Service director.
Oh, all right.
She's testifying about how Trump was allowed to get shot.
And this is not her.
This is AOC.
So the notion of a report coming out in 60 days when the threat environment is so high in the United States, irrespective of party, is not acceptable. And I think it's very important to understand that. This is not theater. This is not about jockeying.
Right.
This is about the safety of some of the most highly targeted
criminals
and valued targets internationally and domestically in the United States of America. So the idea that a report will be finalized in 60 days, let alone...
Hey, that's what we all get, right?
Yeah.
When we want something, we get, oh, yeah, you'll get it when you get it from us. Like 60 days, 3 months, 10 months, we don't care. So fuck you.
Any actionable decisions.
Okay, whatever. All you know, so AOC is on board with criticizing the Secret Service, who did not succeed in protecting Donald Trump. So what does that mean? That means it's an even bigger con job than you think. When everybody agrees that Secret Service screwed up, it's unanimous in the Congress. That means something's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, something's going on. They're trying to brush it. Oh yeah, it was a big Secret Service. We're going to fire some people here
And
never think about it again.
The only thing I care about with that is, we pay a lot of our tax dollars go to that, to the Secret Service.
Yeah.
So you're not fucking doing your job as with anything we give you money for. I don't care how you really protect those fuckers. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the protection,
Yeah, them's the breaks. How about just them's the breaks?
Yeah, I don't care how you protect them. I just think we shouldn't have to, pay the kind of money that we pay and then them not do their job right.
Do you know,
with everyone else in the government.
You say something?
Oh, it just like somebody said something the other day that really got me. Like the Secret Service job is actually to protect, the president from like a well-trained sniper from Russia, that snuck over here through the border,
Yeah.
Like, and they're like some random kid got up there and shot, like, I was thinking kind of, it's just, you can't protect, you can't be perfect, but they're so unperfect, it's a little sketchy.
It's definitely sketchy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like they don't have. How easy it would be to have a couple drones over. You don't need to have guys with binoculars. You just got a couple drones and a guy sitting in a van looking at TV sets going, yep, nobody's on the roof.
Yeah.
Nobody. Can see it right here.
And it was so close.
Well, especially with the budget.
And they were told. It was guy. They should have saw the guy up there because they were up on roofs. And they were told there was a suspicious guy. So they should have, known all of it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a big scam.
Yeah. I think it was a fake assassination
Did
attempt.
they say somebody
some aspect of it is fake. I just can't figure it out.
He pointed a gun at a cop and they ran away.
Yeah. That's like, oh, shit, get out of here. Yeah,
and now they're in the Congress. They're sent in to do this dog and pony show to make it look like they care, so the taxpayers don't get upset.
Yeah,
they don't care. That's all just bullshit.
Do you know how much the yearly budget of the Secret Service is, Trace?
$1 gazillion.
$3 billion.
God, man, they should have.
$3 billion a year.
So you can imagine.
You can only imagine.
Only imagine how much money they get from taxpayers. If that's just one tiny piece of what they take, and then they steal so much of it. So imagine, you can't even imagine how much they collect a year from the taxpayers.
It's a lot.
To run the whole country somewhat, not but on a cheap budget, yet also steal probably twice as much. And then they try to, whenever they try to act like, well, we don't have the money for this. Fuck you. We know you have the money. We know you have the money.
You got the money.
They ain't got the money. They stole it. They ain't got it.
I'm gonna look up how much do they get from. I bet what.
It's like $1 trillion a year in taxes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a lot.
And you should be able to figure out everything with $1 trillion. I just wish I had $1 million.
Should be able to figure out everything.
What is this?
This is a John Deere. You know, John Deere.
Yeah.
They sell to the farmers. Or they're the heartbeat of America kind of corporation. John Deere. This is one of their, I think, HR videos.
Video.
Kathy just started work in my office. She's settling in well, but this morning I heard a couple of my colleagues gossiping about her. They were saying that Kathy used to be a man and they're now reluctant to use the same bathroom. I don't know if I should say something.
Now, what do you think it is that this lady's supposed to do? Let me show you. Look at this. Whether or not these rumors are true, Rashmi should report this right away to the appropriate department or manager. Revealing someone's gender identity without their consent before they're ready is called outing someone, which is a violation of their privacy. The gall to say it's a violation of their privacy when they're going into women's bathrooms. It's also important to remember that if Kathy is trans, saying she used to be a man is not accurate. Trans women are women, and they've never not been a woman.
This is John Deere. This is John Deere.
Man.
What?
This is John Deere, the corporation that's. This is their HR. This is John Deere. This is if you work for John Deere, you have to adhere to these policies.
Am I going crazy, you guys? Like, am I going nuts? Does John Deere know who they sell tractors to?
Right.
To the CEO, I'm just gotta say, what the hell are you thinking, man? John May, what are you thinking? John Deere customers, if y'all think this is crazy, here's the contact information to make your voice heard.
But what is this? See, this is what blows my fucking mind. Because what is John Deere gonna gain from this shit? You know, like nothing. Why are these corporations?
They probably get some kickbacks.
You've
from
got
the
to be
government.
making some money or getting something.
They get something from the government.
There's a whole thing.
Because they need companies to do this to make people comply.
So there's a whole thing, like hedge funds will not invest with you unless you have a certain DEI score. So you have to do all this crap, or your stock's going to go down. That's all it is. That's all it is. So.
Town and Country says it sounds like a Ned call to me.
Yes, it does. They got the number right there.
Crystal Gale says, my company makes us take HR courses like this all the time.
Yeah, that's how it's going. That's how it's going.
What do they do in restaurants? Like what? Like I don't understand. Like, you know, the way people talk in a restaurant that work at a restaurant, do they have to adhere to these rules supposedly? Like, how are you going to get a bunch of fucking fry cooks and waitresses that are going to adhere to these rules? Like, I don't know.
I think this happened to Tractor Supply a few months ago. They were found out that they were doing all this kind of stuff, and they did a 180 and stopped doing it. And I think John Deere said the same thing.
What?
They got found out, and they're like, okay, we're not going to do that anymore.
Do
this whole thing.
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, okay, that's not good for business. We changed our mind. So I guess you can, but I mean, it doesn't. Yeah.
Ace Hardware, Tractor Supply, man, those places are so expensive. I try and go there, like the Ace Hardware instead of Walmart, you know, sometimes, and it's like, you're like, it's something that's only like $15, but you're like, that's like $1.50 at Walmart, you know, or you need, you know, to buy a cheap ratchet set, and you know, the cheapest one there is, you know, $69, and you can get one at Walmart for $8.99. You're like, fuck, man, I guess I gotta go to Walmart.
I went there and bought some $6 nails that I probably could have got for $4.
Yeah, that's about as much as I'm willing to do, you know.
How do they always have like 6 associates in that small store. It's like, how are they making any money?
And they
I never see a ton of people.
They're always very helpful.
Ever see a huge line at the checkout of that Ace Hardware store?
No, but there's always people there.
He's like there's usually like 2 people in the store all at all times.
Yeah.
2 customers. I don't know how they're making money.
I don't either. That's like stuff I'll go there for. Like, there's one right next to my house. Like, it's the only store near my house besides Jackie's Market is an Ace Hardware. And I almost never go there, but I'll go up there for like, a drill bit, something that's going to be $10 that would be $4 at Walmart or something. But I'm like, I'm not making the drive to fucking Walmart.
Spend $4 in gas to get there.
Yeah. Alrighty, we are done. The Hang tonight. Don't forget the Hang live at 6 o'clock on Twitch. Don't forget the Hang 6 o'clock live tonight, and we will see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning
Thursday.
In. See you on Thursday. Thanks for tuning in to ClusterF. We better figure some shit out.
Yeah.
Better figure some shit out. Is the internet working there? Still ain't fixed. Out in the bar.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Trace was wanting to do it in the bar. We'll talk about that. All right, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good.